to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, call till you spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Okay, here we go. Hello and welcome to Friday and the KVJ Show. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. How is everyone doing here today?
We are good. It's Friday.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Get up there and shake it, Kevin.
Oh, I did. I was shaking it last night.
I know. I saw you.
Oh, yeah.
Late night for y'all.
Yeah, a rare late night for me. I'm always so regimented with getting that beauty sleep, but I went crazy.
Ralston was having cocktails. Yeah,
Good.
a little
Yeah.
swagger.
Yeah.
Live it up, baby.
Yeah, had a fun night.
You've done this gig so long, you'll be fine on a Friday.
I feel like hell, but I'm here. Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
We did Weird and Whatever last night, and I had some drinks, too. I kind of felt like I should have been there in spirit with y'all, so
Okay.
I started drinking. I feel terrible, too, so we're all in it together.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, so we feel terrible, but we're here.
Yes.
Yeah, so welcome to Friday. That's basically what you get. A full action-packed day. If you like to see the looks that we're cultivating here today, Jay Bird's got on his Buc-ee's onesie, which is very nice. It is from the truck stop that we have yet to get in South Florida.
Yeah.
They're expanding everywhere but here, apparently, but people who travel say they're amazing.
We've been told, I don't know if it's factual, but they say that they're going to be building a Buc-ee's on Indiantown Road West.
Oh, really?
Around like where the turnpike
Okay.
entrance is.
That'd be a good place for
there
it.
is some space over there. I could totally see an area where they could put a Buc-ee's.
I
Okay.
can see that, too. That whole area, there's a lot of space out there. You were trying to get me to move out there at one point.
I think you would have done great in the Jupiter Farms area.
It's nice.
I think the nearest one they have right now is Daytona. So I
Yep,
think you
I
got to
think
go.
you're right.
Yeah, you got to go ways.
There's also one like, I don't know, over by like Tallahassee or somewhere in
That's not close.
the
Yeah.
Panhandle. That's not close.
Not close.
But if you drive to Louisiana like I do,
Yeah.
you can hit it every time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's too far to drive for food. I drove up to Orlando one time to go to Sonic. I wanted their tater tots.
They got one on Congress.
Well, they didn't have it back then, but to your point, they did have one in Port St. Lucie we didn't know about, so we drove right by it to go to Orlando. Could have really saved a lot of time on that trip.
That sounds like a KVJ production.
It was.
Real loose.
Yeah, people do that because Orlando's got that. Like they have the world's largest White Castle.
Yes,
Which people
they
from
do.
the Midwest know about those little burger joints. We don't have them in South Florida, so people will road trip to Orlando to get White Castle.
White Castle, Crystal Burger, kind of the same.
Basically, yeah.
Basically, they're-
Crystal is the southern cousin of White Castle.
They're both really good, and they go down so easy.
They taste different, though. They're really not the same.
Okay.
They're the same in the sense that they're little square burgers,
Yeah.
but if you did a taste test, you would know a difference.
I feel like I can eat like 6 mini burgers, but then I can't even finish a whole cheeseburger.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
There's a
they
science behind
They're
that.
mini, and they just go down so easy.
Yeah.
There's a place that cuts their pizza in little squares, Camille's. It's smaller. You could eat more because your mind thinks you can eat more. It's the way it is.
How
The
about
mind
that?
is a powerful thing.
Jaybird already dropping food facts on us here today.
And they're only like 50% accurate.
I think you give yourself too much credit. Is there word on what tastes better, the Crystal or the White Castle burger?
I would love to do a side-by-side comparison. I've had a lot of Crystal in my day.
Yeah, so growing up, they would always sell the frozen ones here. That's all we could get, and I would always get both. I liked Crystal a little bit better. The onions on the White Castle reminded me of a PE teacher. The smell of them, kind of like a BO a little bit.
Okay, it smells kind of like a gym locker room.
It's the onions.
It is, but it reminded me of a specific teacher. The
Male or female?
It was a male, but it was burger essence and onion.
Maybe he had
Onionated?
Maybe he had White Castle cologne.
I don't
Do they
know,
make
man.
that?
It was rank.
Would you like to go and smell like an oniony burger today?
Onionated.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'd be nice. They could provide that taste test because I don't think it'd be easy to do. Because is there any town that has both a White Castle and a Crystal in it?
I don't think that exists, but that's a great question.
It
Yeah.
would be the easiest
Not
taste
that I know.
test.
Maybe Orlando because you do have the White Castle, and
Maybe.
maybe you would have a Crystal there. That might be the only town in America where both burger joints exist.
Damn, what a great trivia question.
Okay, I'll have to look into that, Virginia. That's the kind of stuff we do here.
That's important work.
That, I feel, is what the Lord has burdened me with. This is what I'm on planet Earth to do, to answer these kind of questions for
This
people.
is why we have Google.
But if you're doing a taste test between the two, it's the easiest taste test of all time. Everyone's going to know the difference between those two burgers.
Really?
They're yeah. You haven't had a Crystal Burger or a White Castle in a
I
very...
had Crystal Burger when I was up in Bowling Green, Kentucky, visiting my grandma last.
When's the last time you had a White Castle?
It's been a minute.
Okay, I'm telling you, they are very much... They don't taste the same, y'all. They're a different burger. That's like saying the Whopper and Big Mac are the same.
Well, I'm just going for which tastes better. If you were just trying both burgers, would you say one tastes better than the other, regardless of if you know what it is or not?
I'd love to get them both hot.
Yeah, right.
Right out the place.
They gotta be. Gotta be ready to go. That's why you'd have to have them in the same town.
So you wouldn't, even if you did a microwavable style, but don't put them in the microwave, cook them.
No, I want them from the place.
Well, at that point, you're putting too much on you. There's that factor. You know, when you do a scientific test, like we want this to be very official, very scientific.
Right.
You've got to have it where it is prepared by the restaurant, how they would serve it. Because if you buy it out of the box and you're the one doing it, you might have kind of jacked it up and, messed with the sample.
You make excellent points.
Yeah. So that's why we got to find, is there a town in America that has both a White Castle and a Crystal? And then we've got to get a sponsor and go do a live show there.
I'm Googling it. I'm looking at pictures of these mini burgers, and I'm
Orlando's got to be it.
salivating.
Yeah, I would start with Orlando and see if you can find a Crystal and a White Castle popping up. We know there's a White Castle. Is there a Crystal in Orlando?
Please,
That would answer the
please.
question. So there you go. I mean, we're getting at it today.
They also got that fancy McDonald's up in Orlando everyone's always talking about.
Yeah, they have nice. They
I've
have
been
big
there.
everything.
I got the pasta there, and it was good.
You get some different items at
Oh,
that
really?
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Orlando may be one of the greatest cities for fast food in America, arguably.
Arguably.
How was that pasta?
The pasta was good. And there was so many different choices of like flavor pasta you could get, like a white sauce, red sauce,
McPasta, huh?
McPasta.
Odd.
There is a Crystal Burger right outside of Orlando.
That would be the town.
We're heading to Orlando in a month, me and Sweet Dennys, for that.
That would be the project. If you could get it, but you would at the same time get a warming bag.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
And then map it out so you find out the distance between the Crystal and the White Castle, and then you have to go and pick them up and then boom, get right at it.
And you want a blind taste test to say which one you like better?
You don't want any kind of bias in it. You would have Dennys serve it up and you'd be like, here's burger 1, here's burger 2, and then you're covering your eyes so the only senses is smell and taste.
I, Jason Pennington, accept this challenge.
There's actually 2 Crystals in Orlando.
Okay. Well,
You're
then
good.
We can do the mapping and we can figure it all out then. So we have,
I got a lot of important missions this year.
Yeah,
I'm going to do
Yeah.
the burger.
Yeah.
And then going up to Logan, Ohio.
Yeah, don't you go dying on us.
I can't make any promises.
I want you to commit to go with me up to St. Augustine to go see Toad the Wet Sprocket and Bare Naked Ladies.
What's my date on that? What's the date?
June 3rd.
It's all looking good.
It's a Friday.
It's all looking real good.
All right, too many projects. Too many projects. Yeah.
They mean we'll have our dance off, Kev.
Yeah. All right, well, here we go. The Friday, it is the KVJ Show. You can dial us up if you want to watch right now, kvjshow.tv.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you think about today, Jay Bird?
Well, next weekend is what we call Bird Day. That is where Bigfoot, my kidney brother, he throws a party for me, and he really gets into this thing. He threw it last year for me.
Oh, yeah, he did.
And here's the problem. It's the day before Mother's Day. So some of these jokers who come over, they're married and they got all that responsibility. Now, this was a Bigfoot production. This was his idea.
It's also the same day as the Kentucky Derby.
Well, I'm not worried about that.
No.
I'm more worried about the Mother's Day. Well, the reason why I bring this up is I go there to show up and have some fun. And if you need to leave and you're married, you can leave. You can stay there for 10 minutes. You don't even have to go. But some of these married dudes like to come because it's a lot of fun. And I am getting reports back that there's a lot of wives now who are a little pissed off and they don't want them going to Bird Day this year because I guess last year a few of them really did not nail Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I think the stank is getting on Jason Pennington.
Right, like it's your fault.
He's throwing this thing where there's going to be fire trucks and strippers and guns, and it's nothing like that.
There was no fire trucks and there was no guns, but I can't talk about the stripper thing.
Honestly, to be quite honest, everything was good last year. Nothing bad happened until the girlfriends and wives showed up.
Oh, really?
So some of them showed up, some of them did not. But the ones that didn't show up, I don't know.
There was an inter-circle turf war between this group of girlfriends, and it was very bizarre.
And then
really?
Yeah.
A turf war.
A fight broke out over karaoke.
What? Karaoke?
Dude, it was next level. So all this has gotten back to some people behind the scenes, and it sounds like it's going to, I don't know, there's drama going on. You were there, Virginia. Please.
Oh, I was there, and I was actually, for once, not starting the drama.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was trying to be
Good for you.
I was trying to be a peacemaker.
Okay.
Well, we're renting that slide again.
Oh, that's a good slide.
It is a good slide. Virginia
Yeah.
got on that thing there. So that's what's on my mind. I have to figure out how to let the message out. Go, it ain't going to be that bad to the wives.
Okay.
To the married people. Or married people, just don't come.
Or come by yourself. Don't bring your spouse.
Well, that's the problem. The ones that didn't bring their spouse was the ones that stayed too long and I got in trouble. There's the issue.
That's called the fun ones.
I know. But all these wives are mad at me.
Yeah. They need to direct that at their husbands. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, tonight is Magnolia's junior prom.
Wow.
She's all excited.
bet.
She picked out her dress like a month ago. We went and had it like tailored. You know, it's always best to get a dress tailored to fit you. And this dress fits amazing now because they, brought it in all the right places. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be doing makeup, hair, pictures, all that fun stuff tonight.
Prom, wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
It's exciting. She's taking a girlfriend. Her and her girlfriend are going, which I'm very happy about. No boys, please, no. Stop.
Man, that's good. Well, you have fun. You don't have to worry about drama.
Exactly.
What does she do after prom? Are there parties and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think they have several parties they have planned that they're going to. And she's like, I'm not coming home. I'm sleeping at my girlfriend's house.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Don't you turn that Life 360 off. I got to keep an eye on you.
Yeah, I know how that went. Yeah, we're always like, we're staying at our buddy's house and then we'd run the town all night.
Did you have a curfew for prom?
I did the same thing. I'm like, I'm going to stay with my buddy, and then we just ran the town all night.
Wow.
That's how you do it.
Loose with a mullet.
Oh, my gosh.
Look out, ladies.
Yeah. It was terrible. In fact, oddly enough, my high school buddy, he's like, I just found this photo of us at prom from back in the day. If you got KVJ TV, I can dial that up for you. That was me and my buddy, and I don't know why we look like we're a couple.
Whoa, look at that stud.
Yeah.
How adorable.
Yeah, so that was me back in the day. That was a kid with a mullet getting ready to run the town.
Now, who's the girl on the left? Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Cute,
You
right?
can't help it if he's got high cheekbones.
High cheekbones, yeah, I know. It's very deceiving.
She's adorable.
Yeah, she's adorable. She's so adorable. What is on my mind today? I want to give a shout out to all the South Floridians that were picked up in the NFL draft. That is one of the cool things. Even though I was at Sunfest last night, I was kind of checking in with what was going on. I wanted to see what happened with Evan Neal. He is from Okeechobee, played at the University of Alabama. He went to the New York Giants with the 7th pick in the first round. And in the interior lining of his jacket, he had like Lake Okeechobee, and so he was repping South Florida as he got picked, and he's going to make some massive money in the NFL. Also, Kyer Elam, so a very famous football family, a former Benjamin Buccaneer. He went to the Buffalo Bills with the 23rd pick last night.
Nice.
So, had a nice big group of family, and he got picked. There was like 50 people in his living room.
Aww.
And so it's a really cool thing. So the NFL draft is going to be going on all weekend. They won't be the only 2 former South Floridian football players are going to be picked, so there's going to be a lot of stuff to check out. Well, last night was Sunfest opening night. Didn't know what was going to go on with the rain, but luckily things held off well enough to get it in. Virginia and I were up on stage, got to introduce the Goo Goo Dolls last night. And
I saw it on social media. You guys had honey in your voice.
Oh, last night doing the announcement?
I saw it on social media.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we were up there last night on stage. I saw a video, too, that Virginia's husband, because he's from Buffalo, and so is the Goo Goo Dolls. He was hoping to meet them. And how did that go, Virginia?
Well, we're standing back there, and I'm like, okay, Panda, just take your moment. You know, they weren't going to be doing, like, any kind of a meet and greet or pictures or nothing organized. I mean, it was kind of chaos, but whatever. So the band is coming in, and I'm like, Panda, just go over there and seize your moment. Stand next to him. I'll snap a picture. It'll just be bum rush style. And Panda's like, I can't do that. I can't do that. He's like, I can't. I get too nervous. I can't do that.
Not everyone's like you on that level.
I know. I get it. And so I was like, all right, I'm just going to take video. And then if you get by him, you get by him. If you don't, you don't.
Right.
So Johnny Resnick, that's his name, I think.
Johnny Resnick, lead singer, yeah.
He comes back into the backstage area. Panda's standing about 10, 20 feet from him. And Panda looks at me. I video Johnny, and Johnny walks the other way. And then I look up at Panda. Sorry.
Oh, man.
Oh, rats.
Oh,
It's
darn
the
it.
funniest video. Because Johnny spots my camera, and he's like, ugh, I'm going the other way.
He just turned right around. Nope. Getting out of here.
You got to bum rush him.
Yeah.
The next day, you think he's even going to remember it? For you, it's a memory of a lifetime
Right,
because they're
yeah.
from Buffalo.
Yeah.
Panda's from Buffalo. He loves them.
It's a minor annoyance.
It's a minor annoyance for them for 5 seconds.
Right.
But then for Panda, that's a picture that lasts a lifetime. So
Yeah.
I was like a stage mom about to push him over there, but he wouldn't go.
Yeah, you're just cut from a different cloth, Virginia.
I don't give a crap.
Yeah. Well, the Goo Goo Dolls were on stage last night playing all the hits and sounding great.
Sounding awesome.
Okay, there
Yeah,
you
it
go.
sound good.
They sounded
Yeah.
real good. I mean, they haven't missed a beat vocally.
Yeah. No, they were
Musician
pretty solid.
wise, I mean, they were jumping around. They have
yeah.
a super high energy, very good show.
Yeah, they do. They've been doing it a while. They know what they're doing. The show that I wandered down to was on the big old Ford stage. That was Sam Hunt.
You were down there with Magnolia.
I saw Magnolia. In fact, it looked like she was taking a photo on somebody's shoulders, and Kim's like, "Oh, I think that's Magnolia." So,
Did you wear your crap kickers?
no, I had on the combat boots.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually technically don't have cowboy boots. I'm a very poor hillbilly.
We got to get you some of those. In fact, we both got to get some cowboy boots.
Think
Can I
so?
get an
Okay.
amen on that?
Amen.
Yeah, yeehaw.
Amen. Well, they were on stage last night, Sam Hunt and his band, and he sounded really good as well. If you missed that show, here's a bit of Sam Hunt from last night at Sunfest.
Body like a bag road, riding with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. I've been breaking up as easy in the night. Tired of getting shit again. With somebody I know, I guess this is how it goes. You wake up in a small town, I see you got home. Put on a show like they don't want me to know. So they give me the go around. There's only so many streets, so many lives.
There you go, breaking up in a small town.
Oh, man.
That's right.
Everyone knows about it, Kev.
Only so many streets and so many lights.
That's true.
It is true. Yeah, it speaks to them small town boys.
Did that lyric say driving with my eyes closed?
Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed.
Not safe.
Yeah.
Well, he's a country boy.
It's, Virginia, it's all an analogy for what he's doing in the bedroom. Her body is like a back road. Driving with my eyes closed. Yeah, you got to really get into the lyrics, Virginia. Yeah, he's not actually driving a car, so he's safely in the confines of a bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
With a woman whose body is like a back road.
Country's gone full
With
carnal.
curves. You know, country back roads have curves, Virginia, and so does her body.
Sam Hunt making me
Yeah.
think over
I'm
here.
mansplaining country music to you.
Thank you, because
Yeah.
I didn't like the message. Man, my daughter's dancing around to a song saying driving with your eyes closed. Oh, hell no.
No, it's a song that encourages her to let a man grope her body with his eyes closed. So it's much better than that.
It actually is.
It's a lot
Okay.
safer.
Yeah, a lot safer. Yeah.
Lot safer.
So that's what that was about. So last night, Sunfest. Tonight, hopefully the rain will stay away. I hear we'll probably have some showers, maybe around like 2:30 in the afternoon, and then hopefully clearing tonight. For the big performers, you've got Slightly Stupid, Counting Crows, Polo G. They're going to be on the 3 main stages tonight. On Saturday, you've got Brett Young in the afternoon. Don't sleep on that. He's very good. Another country artist, but very good. You'll see him in the afternoon. Lil Wayne's going to be on the big stage Saturday night.
Oh, I love Lil Wayne.
And Sunday, a very busy day with Boys to Men, Soja, Steve Aoki, and AJR will be on the main stage on Sunday night. So that's one of the big things going on is Sunfest this weekend. Also got the Marlins in town. And last I checked, I think they're 10-8 now.
Whoa,
they're
look
2
at
games
this.
over 500, I believe. Second place in the NLE. So the Marlins, look out. They came to play this year. So they're going to be taking on the Mariners at Lone Depot Park starting tonight and going throughout the weekend. You've also got a couple other concerts to check out. Tomorrow night, you've got Kodak Black, Roddy Ricch, Young Thug at Florida Live Arena. Limp Bizkit is going to be at Hard Rock Live.
Break some stuff, Virginia.
Gladly.
That's right. Yep.
I kind of look like Fred Durst right now with his hat on.
Yeah, you do.
Low budget Durst.
Yeah.
But you look too nice and not mad.
Yeah.
Got a couple air shows this weekend, one in Fort Lauderdale on the beach, the other one in Vero Beach at the regional airport there. Also, the World Polo League Beach World Cup is going on Miami Beach. Horses on the beach playing polo.
I
Always
love
kind of a
it.
cool thing to check out.
Yeah, we went to that one year, and
Yeah.
I was super impressed. It's just
cool.
it's a beautiful optic.
Yeah.
With the ocean in the background, and
Yeah.
you're sitting in a little tent sipping a cocktail.
Absolutely, yeah.
Horses, it's beautiful.
Yeah, tonight through Sunday, that is going to be going on. Got a couple little festivals if you want some food and drink this weekend. The Savor SoFlo is going on at the Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort. So we got a personal invite to that if you're so inclined. That's going down tomorrow.
I have not checked out the Margaritaville Resort yet, but I know they put a lot of money into that thing.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun little festival. They've also got the Boca Beer, Wine, and Spirits Fest at Meisner Park Amphitheater going on tomorrow.
Do we get an invite to that one? Are we not Boca bitches enough?
Kevin is.
Yeah, I
You should
am.
be there hosting it.
I should, yeah. I'm half Boca
You
guy.
little Boca diva. You're
Yeah.
always up in
Yeah.
Boca.
Oh, Boca.
half the family's there. So.
Is there Boca boy?
Caitlin's got a place in Boca, so Kevin's always in Boca.
The Brazilian Carnival is going on at Hollywood's Art Park on Saturday. And then something very cool, the Florida Panthers Cats Playoff Pub Crawl is going on the Ave in Delray on Sunday. Probably see my daughter caught up in that. That is usually where she is on a Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, and the Florida Panthers, I got to give them a shout out because big news, they won last night. And with that win, they're getting the President's Trophy, which is for the NHL's best record. That means that they've got home ice throughout the Stanley Cup playoffs, even the finals.
Wow.
If they get into it. Yeah, so
Good
it's
for
kind of a big deal.
them.
Yeah, so they, at least through the regular season, they're the best team in the NHL. Now you got to go win the playoffs, but, so it's a great start for the Panthers. So congrats to them. And the other thing that went on last night, I don't know if anybody was able to check it out. Elton John did likely his last South Florida show. He was at FTX Arena last night. So if anybody went to go see Elton John, that's the only thing I don't have a report on for you. I assume he was great.
Yeah.
He still sounds and has it all together. So if you want to get the full list of everything going on in South Florida, you can jump onto our website. Just go kvjshow.com. And while you're there, you can sign up to get our e-blast, which is very handy because that whole weekend list will be dropped right into your inbox every single Friday. Do you even need to pay attention to somebody's initials when you're naming a baby? I mean, does that ever even come up anymore? I mean, how often do I see my initials KLR? Does it ever, unless you're getting monogrammed towels, is it a big deal?
Yeah, I think it is, because you don't want to give your baby like ASS or something.
That would be awesome.
Okay.
Or there's a couple you could spell out that we probably can't even say on the air right now.
Well, listen to this one. We got this email. It says, I'm due this summer, and my husband and I came up with a name for a little girl that we both love, Tamara Ivy. Now, the problem is our last name also begins with a T. So her initials would be T-I-T.
You can't.
And no, really? I just don't do it?
I know. You can't give that to your baby.
They love the name Tamara Ivy, though.
It's beautiful.
Well, they're going to have to figure it out.
Can you spell Tamara with a Y in the front of it and make it silent?
Yamara.
No, I guess you could, yeah.
I mean, but it's silent, so it's still Tamara.
But I think the kid's going to get more crap the fact that you got a silent Y in the front of your name, unfortunately.
I say you rock the TIT, but that's just me. Look, I'm dressed in a Bucky's outfit.
A little girl and her initials are TIT. I don't know.
Well, I mean, how often do you really see it? Do you see it often or no?
You don't.
I've used my initials. Yeah, I get stuff monogrammed. I think you're setting her up for possible not being happy about her initials.
At elementary school, they never said JLP. My Lee was never
Right.
brought into the game.
Yeah. So I'm
I
just,
think it's more of a girl thing, maybe, to get stuff monogrammed when you're little.
okay.
Yeah, because like Magnolia, she's got a little vanity license plate cover that says MLH or
okay.
MHL. Sorry, MHL. She also has like it on
you
her
are
cups.
DUM.
It's hard to spell.
Yeah, it is. It is.
She's got it on little makeup bags. She has a bath towel with it on there.
Okay.
No girl wants to be TIT.
It's so awesome, though. It's fun. In life, you gotta laugh,
And
baby.
they love the name Tamara Ivy.
When you are a boob, you like TIT.
It's
Okay, well, I'll have Suits put up a poll. Should you let your initials affect what you name your baby? Yes or no? Is it a big deal? They just love the name Tamara Ivy. Can they change their last name? I don't know. Maybe that's the best thing to do. So if you really love the first name that much, maybe that's how it goes down. Okay, should you let the initials affect what you name your baby? We've got a couple here that loves the name Tamara Ivy for their baby girl who's going to be born this summer. But the problem is their last name ends or starts with a T. So the initials of the kid would be TIT.
That makes me laugh.
Yeah. And
You are cold.
they're just wondering, how often that comes up.
I got a sense of humor, Virginia. I look at the lighter side of life.
I know, but this poor little baby Tamara, she's going to get, she's not going to be able to ever have anything monogrammed.
It's all how you rock it.
Well, and people are bringing up the point with the monogram too. When you do the monogram, the initial for the last name goes in the middle. So you would see TTI is what it would be. And that could be your biggest argument. So it doesn't really wipe out, you can never do any kind of monogramming, because you could. Because, is anybody going to be like TTI? No, nobody's going to say anything like that. I don't think it's going to raise an eyebrow at all. So to me, I think you're kind of in the free and clear about this. But when you ask the KVJ TV chat room, 53% are saying that you should let the initials affect. So that would mean 53% think that don't give your kid the initials TIT.
But it's half, baby. It's 50%, really.
Because half of y'all are pirates. This poor little baby girl.
That's pretty much right down the middle.
Yeah. So, if your biggest argument is the monogramming, to me, you've got your rebuttal. And if that's what's keeping you from naming your baby the name that you want, Tamara Ivy, then I would kind of say go with it. So, I don't know. Karen is on here from Fort Pierce. We're talking about having unfortunate initials. Karen, what are your initials?
KKK.
Oh, man,
yeah,
that's rough.
No, they did not.
That is tough.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not what I was born with. I was KKH as when I was born, but after a marriage, second marriage, it turned to KKK.
Oh, man.
That's tough. That's
Wow.
tough. Now, do you find yourself having to use your initials that often?
Well, I kind of do. The work I do, I have to sign things a lot, and I just normally drop one of the Ks, and I just put KK.
That's a great idea. Yeah, that's tough. That is tough.
Yeah,
Man,
that's
oh man.
weird.
Wow. Yeah. So I guess that's what you got to do. You just got to drop one of the initials. Well, think about that. What if your initials were ASS?
Yeah.
You're having to initial a lot of things for your job.
You're just right.
You can't just keep writing ass right next to everybody's
ass. Is what you're right.
ass.
When do you ever sign Kevin Lee Ralston? It's
You're right.
You never do
I don't know
that.
when I ever really have written down KLR. It's never in my life, really. I never had anything monogrammed.
I used to always, when I was a little girl, I used to write VAM all the time. Like, I used to, always write it.
When I initial now and they say initial, it's always KR. I don't mess with the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why to me, if I were this couple, I would name my baby girl Tamara Ivy.
And
even if her initials are TIT.
And if she has a brother, name him Ass. I love it.
Okay.
ASS.
Well, their last name is T, so I can't.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, boy. Man, we'll just move on.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, we're hearing some of the behind the scenes of what was happening in the Amber Heard-Johnny Depp relationship right around the time that they decided to split. Now, she is the one that filed for divorce. But when she filed for divorce, she had her lawyers send him a letter making all these grand wishes. And she said if he did all of these things, she would keep this matter out of the spotlight. Like, he had to give her this Range Rover. He had to continue to make the payments for it. He had to let her live rent-free in his L.A. penthouse. 3 of them.
Oh, man.
3 different penthouses she wanted to live rent-free in. She also wanted him to pay all of her lawyer's fees, which is like $125,000, and accounting fees, and she's the one that filed for divorce.
Yeah, there's another story, too, how she was supposed to donate all this money, and she hasn't, and that's coming to light.
Well, she said she was going to give a big chunk to charity. And the charities that she said she was going to give a big chunk to, like one of them said, yeah, we got a chunk, but it was small. It wasn't the number that she was out there publicly saying that she was giving.
Yeah, and then I think they traced it back, and it's other people that were giving it, too.
Dang.
Wow.
And none of it's looking good.
Dang.
When does she take this stand?
Great question. They say he's going to be still testifying for like another week. Like, what?
Oh, the ratings on this thing has got to be good.
It is the best thing on TV. And thank goodness for the people that have gone through and pulled out all the best clips for us. I don't have time to spend 8 hours a day watching this trial, but gosh, the clips are amazing. Mm-hmm. In other news, Sharon Osbourne broke down crying as she revealed that Ozzy has tested positive for COVID. I guess she was over there on her new TV show. So she's on The Talk, but in the UK. And he's back here, like in the States. And I guess they've gone all this time, and Ozzy never got COVID. But now he's got COVID. And so everybody in the family is all upset and very worried about Ozzy.
Okay, here she is sharing the news on her new British show.
Ozzy was diagnosed, but I spoke to him and he's okay. I am very worried about Ozzy right now. We've gone 2 years without him catching COVID, and it's just Ozzy's luck he would get it now. I will hold him and kiss him, but with about 3 masks on, I think. My family's my life.
Did they say whether or not he was vaccinated or anything? Is he going to be able to bounce back? Are they treating him with all the medicine? Because they certainly have come a long way with the meds.
Virginia, we don't have those answers for you.
Well, damn it.
I'm sorry. I just edited the clip, that's all.
You edited the clip. Kevin knows a lot about Ozzy. I need more details.
This is your segment, Virginia.
I know. You do your own research.
There's nothing.
In fact, why don't you edit your
This
own
is your
audio?
segment. We're supposed to be doing the research.
I should edit this audio.
What the heck?
I'm out.
They're not putting anything else in the story about those details. I don't know. That would make me think maybe he's not vaccinated, because if you were, you would say in the story, he got COVID and he was vaccinated.
Not necessarily. I don't know.
Not necessarily, but who knows? Prayers for Ozzy. And finally here, James Corden is leaving The Late Show after next season. Now, CBS wants to keep him. They don't want him to go.
Right.
I guess we have a clip.
I'm happy to announce today that I've signed a new contract to carry on. Hang on. I appreciate it. That's really only half the story on this one. The other half is, the sadder news is I've decided to sign for 1 more year on the show, and that this will be my last year hosting The Late Late Show. Don't you dare.
Okay. He wants to do other projects. He's a really massively talented dude, though. And I never realized until I saw him acting in movies. He was in that one movie musical.
Cats?
Cats.
I think it was something else. I can't remember what it was.
He's in 2 musicals.
Yeah. And he was really good in that, singing and everything else. I'm like, this guy, maybe he's,
Dude is good.
Yeah.
He if he's not happy and he wants to spread his wings and do more projects creatively, I feel like he'll be successful whatever he does.
Yeah, I think so too. Into the Woods is the one that I'm talking about that I saw. But I think he also he was one of the trolls in the animated movie. And he's done some voice stuff. He was at Rascal Rebel Rabbit.
Voiceovers are way easier and probably pay way better than a grueling nightly TV show.
Sure, but that's probably in a sense where he was limiting himself because he had the TV show. He's like, I can do voice parts, but now he'll be able to launch himself into a full movie career, should he choose.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All righty. Today, your celebrities having a birthday include Uma Thurman. She is 52 years old today. Former tennis great Andre Agassi is 52. His mullet wig is 38.
Story still blows my mind, Virginia.
Yeah.
My man was playing major tennis tournaments with a mullet wig on. He was worried about the mullet wig falling off in the match.
How do you keep your composure and win?
That, to me, that is one of the weirdest stories in sports ever.
Pretty amazing, huh? Michelle Pfeiffer is 64 today. Jerry Seinfeld turned 68. And Willie Nelson, he's got new music out today, dropping on his birthday. He turns 89.
Good for you, Willie.
Good for you. Oh, you know what? Then, Mama, in honor of Willie, would you mind giving me some braids today? Please.
She will while she sings On the Road Again.
Yes.
On the road again.
You got to take the good with the bad.
Do it.
Happy birthday to my BFF, ride or die, and travel partner for life, Ashley. That is from Maria. Happy second birthday to our stinker, Binker Jackson. Excited to celebrate in Disney with you this weekend from Mom, Dad, Kelsey, Carter, and Echo. That'll be awesome. And there he is on KVJ TV with the juice box and ketchup.
Nice.
There you go. Also, happy birthday to our 10-year-old son. Listen to you every morning on the way to school and work. That is for Ethan Fleming. So happy birthday. That is from Teresa. And got a photo of him there on KVJ TV.
Aww.
Also, we got a KVJ Nationer, been listening since they were 1. Getting a little birthday shout out. It is Damian Antonio. So very proud of him from Mom, Sophia, and Coco. Also, we got Nicholas turning 11 from Mom, Ryan, Kevin, Liliana, Magnolia, the dogs, Cammy and Timba, Cats, Sirius Black, and Harry Potter. So, and there is a photo from an Easter egg hunt on KVJ TV.
Ooh, she got a lot of eggs.
Happy birthday to Allie. Can't wait to celebrate with you this weekend from Jay, Georgie, Anthony, and Marky. Also, happy 8th birthday to my awesome smart son, Nico. That is from Mom, Josh, Michael, and the rest of the crazy fam. And there he is chilling on a pool float. And a happy 17th birthday to my baby girl, Valeria. That is from Mommy, Poppy, Sebi, and Powder. Got a birthday? Want to get a shout out? Just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. Time for another round of the No Name Movie Game. Stat Girl Whitney checking in again. She said Kevin currently holds the No Name Movie Game belt after an impressive 6-point win, while Virginia and Jay Bird tied for second place with 3 points each last week. Overall, Kevin has the most wins this year with 6. Virginia and Jay Bird are tied at 4.
Ooh, okay. Me and the witch are tied. I like this. I like the sound of that.
Bring it.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. All right, we're going to start off. Virginia, you're going to be partnering up with Angie here from Hollywood. Hello, Angie.
Good morning, KVJ.
Yeah, Angie, feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Kevin, I did not drink at Sunfest last night, so I'm spry, girl.
She decided to drink today during the morning show.
Oh, okay, yeah. She wanted to hold it
Well,
off.
you can't have coffee without Kahlua, duh.
Yeah, right. Okay, here we go. Angie, Virginia's going to give me the clues to the movies here. She can't use any of the characters' names, actors' names, or words from the title of the movie.
What are you looking at over there?
She's got her black witch's dress on, so
She
that
does,
means
okay.
she did come to play.
Yeah, she's ready.
She's ready.
Yeah. Okay, well, here we go. We got 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
If you went the opposite way from the way you were supposed to go, you took a what?
Wrong turn.
Yes. Pass on that one. It's the next day after you slept at a guy's house. It's the sun is out, and you are going back to your car, holding your shoes from
Rack
last.
of chain.
Yes. Hiya, my husband. Hiya, my husband. Hiya.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yes. They're not street smart. They're I can't say smart. Damn it. Pass on that one. It's from a monkey to a man. That whole process is called what?
Evolution.
Yes. The last person to make it, the whole planet's blown up, and there's one individual that's still here on Earth. They're called the what? Pass.
Pass.
Pass on that one. It's a NASA movie. There's a girl, and she is really good at like NASA stuff.
She's good at like NASA stuff. Yeah. You know.
Hidden Figures.
Yeah. She's good at like NASA stuff.
Lone Survivor was the
There's
other
a
one.
girl.
Got a 4 spot.
Okay. It's a pretty solid number there, Angie. We'll see if that holds up.
Thank you, Angie.
I got Dawn, and it says you're from Island. Doesn't say which one.
The island.
Oh, the island. Okay, would that be Palm Beach Island?
Beach Island?
Singer days.
Okay.
Oh no, this is Palm Beach Shores.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
okay, not even close.
Okay. All right. Yeah, there we go.
The shore's an island?
Great job, Dennys. Great job. Attention to detail around here.
I think there's a few. Okay. All right, here we go. Don from Palm Beach Shores. We got this no-name movie game. 60 seconds on the clock. Our time begins now. Pass. It is a Michael Jackson song that he did. Da 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 da. Why can't we do it that way? Pass. It is the Garden of. It's where.
Eden.
Yep. Pass. Okay, it's a movie about slavery, and it's not black. When you take black and blue and you put them together, you get what? Movie about slavery? Pass.
Shades of Grey.
Okay, you put a fowl in this that flaps their wings, and you want to keep it in your house, so you put it in it tweets.
Birdcage.
Yep. Okay, it's little babies that are having words coming out of their mouth. What is that movie? And they're communicating.
Baby Talk.
Pass. It is the Knights of the Round Table. Who sits at the head?
The King Arthur.
It is the guy who defends the country. Somebody who really loves America is a what?
Oh.
Patriots.
What did we get on that?
Got 3.
Oh, the belt's changing today.
Not enough there,
Good
unfortunately.
job, Kevin. Good job. They're tough.
That's all right. A tough round. Thank you, Don.
Those Sunfest cocktails did not do Ralston right.
Oh, the witch.
Yeah, look, she's getting on somebody about drinking.
She's such a sore
Oh,
winner.
what a
You're
troll,
such
huh?
a bad guy
Oh,
wrestler.
it's so,
Hey, Kettle, I'll
Such a-
be sitting over here in pot.
yeah. Unbelievable, right?
I'm
What
gonna
a
win this
troll
one for
job.
you. I'm winning
Do
this one
that.
for
Yeah,
you.
knock her down a peg. I gotta sit there and take this crap.
Not only do you have to take it, it won't be over till about 10:30.
Yeah, I know. All right, Mark is on here from Port St. Lucie. Hello, Mark.
What's going on, guys? Morning.
Mark,
Morning.
the witch is way too annoying today. We gotta knock her off her broom a couple levels.
Yep, no doubt. You
Absolutely.
got to do this here. Okay, 60 seconds on the clock. How you feeling, Bird?
I want it so bad, Kevin. Oh, I want it bad. Oh,
Okay.
I want to give the witch an L.
You feel like you got this?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it, Bird. 60 seconds on the clock in the no-name movie game. Your time begins now.
Pass. Raw. I am the king of the jungle. Raw. Animal.
Tarzan.
No, it's an animal. Raw. What animal goes raw?
Pass.
No, what animal goes raw?
Godzilla.
No, it's an animal in the jungle. Okay, pass. Pass, Dennys. Pass. They go to jail and they go loco from being past Dennys. It's a bird. Think about pass. Not this today, but blank. What would be next week today? It would be what? I can't say next.
Day after tomorrow.
If I go, I'm doing what? It's a horror movie. If someone stabs
You're
someone.
screaming, scream.
Yep, got it. Robot comes back from the future. Robot comes back in the future. Robot.
Terminator.
Yeah. It's past Dennys. They are past Dennys. Roll it down.
You got 2 third place bird,
Lion.
unfortunately. Yeah.
Lion.
Okay.
So sorry about your loss over there,
Yeah.
Beaver Boy.
Wow.
Do we have any more Kahlua? You know what?
It can't
We
beat them.
do.
Join them. Is that what you're doing?
I brought a fresh bottle in this week.
Let's get into it.
All right, Angie, your 4 held up. Very nice. Got the win there today. All right.
Yes, Angie.
Congratulations. The belt goes to Virginia here today.
Back home where it belongs.
No, boy. Oh, boy. A lot of times, movie sequels don't work out. But occasionally, a sequel can actually be better than the original, especially now when you're talking about them doing, these movie trilogies, or they do a whole running with the Avengers and, all these kind of movies like a Harry Potter. It might be the second, third, or fourth, or fifth movie that actually is better than the first. And I would say my favorite and what I think is the best movie sequel of all time, my number 1 spot, goes to The Dark Knight, which I think is an amazing movie. So much better than the first, definitely better than the third movie that they made in that. And just arguably one of the best standalone movies. Some of the other ones that I would put in here for my best movie sequels. Number 2, I got The Empire Strikes Back. That was a fantastic sequel. A lot of people actually like that best in the original trilogy, that movie. And The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. I know Dennys is a big fan of that trilogy. I think that might have been the best one of the 3. You remember Superman 2, Jaybird?
It's on my list.
Yeah. Neil Tuzad.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a great one. Much better than the first and better than the other ones they did. Spider-Man 2 was pretty solid. That was the really good one where he finally reveals his identity, Virginia, and they have the kiss with Mary Jane, Spider-Man. Yeah, that's something.
Is that the one with the Kirsten Dunst?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
don't want to brag, but my neighbor is Kirsten Dunst's aunt, and I got a signed Spider-Man football.
Get out of here, really?
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
Miss Allie, she lives 2 houses down. One of Rocco's best friends. He hangs out with all the retirees.
Okay, I can see that, yeah.
Miss Allie is Kirsten Dunst's aunt.
Wow, how about that? Okay, I like that little drop there. Lethal Weapon 2. You remember the Lethal Weapon movies?
Yeah.
I liked
Yes.
all of them. Those
Me
were all
too.
good.
Yeah.
All 4. They made 4, and I liked them all.
Yeah, I think the second one is the one that, who's the guy? He was like the albino looking guy. He's kind of crazy. He had the motorcycle accident. He can't cry real tears.
Gary Busey.
Gary Busey. He was the bad guy in that.
That was before we knew Mel Gibson was a maniac.
Yeah, when you actually used to like Mel Gibson.
Oh, I had a biggest crush on him.
He had a hot mullet.
Yeah,
he wore
he
a mullet
did.
very well.
He made the mullet look good.
He might have had the sexiest mullet in the 80s.
And Danny Glover was so likable.
Yeah, it was a good franchise. I put The Bourne Ultimatum at number 7 on my list, Creed at number 8, The Godfather Part 2 at number 9, and then Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 at number 10. A pretty solid series that are amusing and entertaining at the same time. Now, Jaybird's got a little bit of a different list.
I changed up one.
Okay.
There was a typo on mine. I took out one and added Superman 2 in there.
Okay.
I took out Karate Kid 2 and replaced it with Superman 2.
You got Karate Kid 3 at number 2 on your list.
I'm not going to win any popularity contest with this list, but these are movies, the sequels that I love growing up as a kid and still love. But yeah, Karate Kid 3 is one of my favorites. It's got Terry Silver in it.
Empire Strikes Back is number 2 on my list. You put it the number 1 sequel of all time.
Love that movie.
Yeah, you can't deny it. It's fantastic. You also put Return of the Jedi at number 4.
I love it.
It's solid. It is solid. You got Halloween 2 in there at number 5 on your list.
I'm a big horror guy. I like horror movies.
I love horrors.
Poltergeist 2.
I don't know if you all gonna like that. It's with the old man who sings like this. Yeah. It's
God
creepy.
is in
Yeah.
his holy time.
It's got a special place in my heart because we saw that as a family in the theater.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's horrifying. That old man is
creepy.
horrifying.
I had a cousin that looked exactly and talked exactly like him. It
Yeah.
was crazy. I took a buddy of mine to my reunion, and that guy stood up to do the prayer for the whole family. He prays, by the way, for 40 minutes.
Oh.
And my friend was so like, this guy is the most terrifying dude I've ever met in my life. I'm like, he's a meek man, but yeah, he had an odd quiet that made him creepy.
The old man from Poltergeist 2 nailed the creepy religious priest voice.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
He was my cousin. You got Back to the Future 2 at number 7 on your list.
I love it.
That's a solid one.
I'm a big fan.
Friday the 13th Part 2.
Yes.
Because you like horror movies.
It is. It's a creepy horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see Jason's face.
Mm-hmm. The one that you put, it's at number 9 for the best movie sequels, and I kind of whiffed on it because I would agree. I would put this, I'd probably bump out Guardians of the Galaxy and put this in. Rocky 3.
Love it.
That's an amazing sequel.
I'm afraid. You want to bring me down, make me say it? I'm afraid, okay?
That's the best one of all of them.
I don't want to lose what I got, Virginia.
Yeah. It's really
what
good.
do you got?
If Sly Stallone is listening right now, he's going to be massively impressed.
We heard Stallone listens to the show every now and then.
He's a Palm Beacher, no big deal. I know his lawn guy.
You mix up with all the stars.
Well, you know.
She's got one after another, doesn't she?
You have the weakest name drops.
Power moves. I'm just over here making power moves.
That's celebrity's third aunts.
Don't worry, she's going to talk about Olivia Newton-John and how they both go to the same dentist.
That's true.
Okay. Yeah. And then you got Sleepaway Camp 2 for number 10 on your list of the best movie sequels.
Y'all, it's all about the ending. I know most of our listeners haven't seen Sleepaway Camp 2. It's all about that ending.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Holy crud, that ending.
Okay. All right. Very nice. Let me see here. People are talking about Terminator 2. They said, how are you guys missing that one? I think that's one of the best sequel of all time. I don't know what it was. That one annoyed me, and I found it kind of corny. I don't know what it was. It was with him and the kid. I don't know if it was Edward Furlong that I didn't like. He was the actor kid in that, but there was just, I don't know.
I didn't love it either. I love the first one. The second one was all right. It was good.
Yeah, I just thought that the Terminator kind of got a little bit corny at that point. Because he was so great and villainous in the first one, and they tried to make him likable in the second one.
I don't like nice villains.
Yeah, so that was kind of odd.
Me neither.
Somebody said Rambo First Blood Part 2. That is one of the best sequels of all time. So there you go. Any other thoughts on what you would add in? You can call or text 877-979-WRMF. Virginia.
Legally Blonde 2, Red, White, and Blonde. Jennifer Coolidge, possibly one of the greatest actresses of our time.
Was that really good, Virginia?
Yeah, it was.
Legally Blonde 2.
Then we got the Bend and Snap.
Okay.
So sit down, Kevin.
Kevin asked about the sequels. Virginia sent her email in. You said this yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
She sent it in 9 minutes ago, and she put Legally Blonde 2. It's all I got. That's what she puts on her email.
That's all I got.
9 minutes ago.
And there you go. Virginia's done. She's out of the topic.
Yeah,
She's out.
It's the best.
She's out of the topic. Hey, rain, no problem. Actually, it wasn't really that much of a problem last night. Just some light drizzle for some of the performance going on last night with the Goo Goo Dolls.
It was a sprinkle. It started during Slide.
Yeah, oddly enough. Yeah, on the Ideal Nutrition stage last night. If you missed it, here's a little bit of how it sounded. Oh, very nice.
It sounds like the album, man.
Yeah,
They
sounded really good.
sounded just on point.
Mm-hmm.
They looked good.
Yep.
They had it together.
Yeah, Virginia, I got to get up on stage before the Goo Goo Dolls did and throw out some shirts. I threw out one shirt, and I can't raise my arm above my shoulder today.
At least you didn't hit a kid in the face.
I threw out a shirt and I threw out my shoulder.
Threw out my arm. I think my arm was still attached. I think I threw my arm into the crowd and just went with it.
You challenged yourself. You go, let's see how far I can throw it.
I threw it 10 feet. I threw it as hard as I could, and it went 10 feet, and my arm is shot.
I know that move.
I'd be on the IR for 6 weeks right now.
I know. Good thing you're not pitching tonight.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I think Virginia's going to get shocked 3 times today.
Damn.
Yeah, I got to tell you honestly, and I can't be the gatekeeper here and not have you get hit with these because people will lose their mind. Because I think our audience brought 3 questions that legitimately you cannot answer.
So have these been asked before?
No. Oh. No, and don't worry about me. I'm just the executioner.
Oh, boy. So annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, me and Kevin want 3 shocks. We want to go, we will shock you high, shock you high.
Okay. I'm going to give you one of these questions that has to do with your family, Virginia, and share or shock. Now, you either have to share the answer or you get shocked with the shock collar. This submitted question, Virginia, that just came in via text, 877-979-WRMF, says, Virginia, what happened in the incident with Magnolia a while back that made her cry while driving a jet ski? Virginia was clearly rattled during that time.
Wait, what? Made her cry while driving a jet ski?
That's what it says in the text. Do you remember that, Jaybird?
It's something with Magnolia.
Yeah, there was something going on with the jet ski. You were rattled. There was something going on in her life that you got emotional about.
You weren't able to talk about it. You said you can't talk about it. You got kind of emotional and said you weren't able to talk about it.
What time frame?
It's about a year.
Yeah, I think it was
within the last
the jet
8-9
ski
months.
time. Yeah,
I think it's during.
And I think this probably comes around to a full circle. And here's maybe a more clear way that the question is asked. What issue resulted in you and Mags having to be in therapy now?
That's what it's all about.
That's what that's about.
Yeah. So that's what the question is. What issue resulted with you and Magnolia having to go to your therapy sessions? We will shock you. We will. Come on, you got to take the shock.
No, I'm going to tell you what happened.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
Don't do
it.
No.
I'm going to tell you. I don't give a crap. You know I will burn it down.
Take the shock, Virginia.
I don't give a crap.
Take the shock.
I'm over here like the middle porridge. You do. I don't. Do what you. I mean,
I'll tell you what I learned in therapy because I didn't know what happened. And there was lots of questions about. So Magnolia had to go to Jupiter Medical Center on 10/20/21.
Okay.
October 21st of 21. And she had a concussion. She was diagnosed with a mild concussion, but a concussion nonetheless.
Okay.
Something happened where she was struck in the head. And she told me she hit her head getting in and out of her Mazda, which is very believable because Magnolia is like a baby deer that was just born.
Yeah.
And discovering their
Bumps
legs.
into a lot of things.
Bumps into a lot of things. Very accident prone. Always having something happen like that. So it was very believable. Her father took her to the emergency room. They gave her the concussion diagnosis. And then a few months later, when she was having some drama with her then boyfriend, it came out that, maybe it might have been, he accidentally hit her.
Okay.
And that's what caused the concussion. And Mama blew up, got very upset, called a lot of people and started to get a lot of balls in motion. Then hit the brakes and said, let's go to therapy. Let's figure this all out. And the conclusion at the end of our therapy sessions was that it was an accident. And this person that struck her in the head and gave her a concussion didn't mean to.
Okay.
And I don't know if I believe that.
Okay.
And here we are.
Okay. So there you go.
No shock on that one.
Wow. I'm shocked. Does that count?
I told you I would
No.
burn it down.
She did?
I think now me and Kevin are like legit afraid to ask you any more questions.
How was this turned? I thought I had the power walking into this, and now I'm the one scared.
Well, there was one I
That
didn't
was
think.
pretty impressive.
There was one I didn't think she was going to answer on one of the lists, and I think she would answer now because I think she's drinking Kahlua. I think she.
I think I'm actually afraid to ask every question that's come in now.
No, I didn't know all the details to that
Yeah.
case myself. I just.
I
knew that-
didn't either. And that's the thing. Like when you're trying to figure something out like this and your daughter's telling you it was an accident, what do you believe? You go to therapy, you try to figure it out, you try to make sure it was an accident. But I mean, that's what the therapist, multiple sessions, that's what we came to at the end of it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's an answer. There you go. All right. You're right. What questions do you ask now, Bird?
There's one that.
I will burn it down.
Okay.
Other than
She got a strong, odd power today. That's just, I don't know what's going on. She's
Well, with that scenario, I know I'm on the right side with Jesus. I know I know I played everything the best I could.
right. Okay. All right. Bird, you want to take a swing at this? Share a shock for Virginia? Got a question you think that she won't answer?
other than the KVJ show members, who here at Hubbard do you find the most annoying that you can't deal with, and why?
All right. You know I get I get annoyed by a lot of people.
You do, but there's got to be one. Yeah, you might want to take the shock, dog. I'm telling you, like Kevin on the last one. I'm telling you, you might.
I'll bring us all
I
down.
don't think you should, but I also don't want to cheat the game with a lame question. But I think you really need to take a shock on this one, Kevin. Don't you think?
Yeah, I
We
thought
have
you should have taken a shock on the last one, but what do I know?
But it also doesn't want. We can't ask lame questions either.
We have so many coworkers that I'm annoyed by.
And the last time, Dennys answered this question during his round about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's still uncomfortable behind the scenes because of who he answered.
Right, I know.
I mean, it's
yeah,
not-
that's why I'm like, I would clearly rather have a shock than have to deal with that.
It blows up everyone's game. So
It does. It does. I mean, you wear this. I mean, you know, this is a fleeting moment on the radio, but it has lasting effects in your real life.
And y'all may not think it's an intense question, but it actually is. It causes
Well, I mean, imagine-
a lot of drama.
imagine
Denny's is still in trouble.
And he's not
Yeah.
drama
No,
either.
Imagine if in your office where you work, you put up signs all throughout the whole business that you're annoyed with a certain coworker and why, and you left that up. And then see how that is.
I think you need to
Shock. We will.
think about it. You're your own woman. You do what you got to do. But just, I want you guys, you really need to think about this.
I am. And it just shocked me.
Oh, we got it! We got it! Oh, my God.
Because if I burn it down for me,
I was going to say, can you shock me so she doesn't answer?
This is giving me...
it would burn it down for everybody because we are three people, but we kind of share one brain.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds like I'll happily take the shock for Virginia.
All right, Virginia. In 3, 2, 1, bring in the pain. Dance!
Okay.
Dance!
Stop.
Okay, all right, so make sure it's working.
Heavy-handed thumb effer.
Just making sure
He
it
hit
works.
it like and held it.
No.
That's what he does. That's his
That's
MO.
not- you know why? I've got this hamburger hands.
Oh, that made me clench my jaw and I hurt my jaw.
Okay, Virginia.
Yes.
The final question that we have here for you, share or shock. Your kids are dangling over a cliff. You've got one in one hand, one in the other, but it's obvious that you can only save one. One must fall. Who do you let go? It's Virginia or Rocco.
This week? It rotates.
Who do you let go of the two kids? And you will have to watch them fall to their death. That's what goes into this. So you'll be sitting there being like, no, as they go down. Mom, why did you not? Yeah.
Why'd you pick that one?
Why did you? I loved you more. That's how it goes. What do you think, Virginia? Share or shock? What is your answer to that? Which kid do you let fall to their death? Okay.
All right, big thumbs. I guess you got to shock me again.
Oh, we got 2 shocks here.
All right, let me loosen my jaw this time.
Okay.
We will shock you. Ha! Shock you. Ha!
All right. 3, 2, 1. Dance, witch. Dance. Dance.
Okay.
All right. There you go.
Damn thing leaves burn marks.
Thank you for the submissions, though.
Those are good.
Pretty solid questions.
Those were good.
I think that's kind of a formula on how you get shocks out of people.
I'll be a little busy later today answering some phone calls.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I just
Couldn't believe that first one.
I'm glad you took the shock on the second one.
Oh, my gosh. Me too.
I did it for you.
Bird is going to be on the hot seat next week.
Bring that heat. You
Yeah.
ain't getting a shock out of me.
Whatever.
You ain't getting no shocks.
Okay. Anybody wants to bring some questions for Bird, you can start submitting those 877-979-WRMF.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Oh my, Amanda Bynes. Uh-oh.
She's rapping a lot. Did you know that? She's releasing rap songs with her boyfriend.
Well, the drama is about her boyfriend. I don't know if this was done before or after their rap release.
The rap happened first.
So she is now apologizing because she took to Instagram and put it up on her story that her boyfriend had relapsed, fiance had relapsed on drugs and was doing crack cocaine. I guess the two of them are both sober. And not only did she put it out on her Instagram story, but she called the cops on him.
Okay.
And said that he was doing drugs, and then she kicked him out of the house, and there was a huge, dramatic, dust up.
Oh, boy.
He was watching weird porn.
He was watching weird porn.
That's what she said.
Weird porn, huh?
Mother-son stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But then she retracts a lot of stuff, too.
I don't know. Some of this stuff, when you put it out there with such specific detail, he watches mother-son porn.
No, you heard the follow-up, right?
Yeah, then she apologized.
She said it was MILF porn and that it wasn't, she got that wrong.
Whatever.
And that he tested,
Oh, wow.
he took a drug test and passed it, and then they were seen kissing each other out in public after.
Crazy.
Whoa. Okay. What a ride that is, huh?
Do you have the clip
Of what?
of her?
Yeah, I got a little bit of it here.
Okay.
Paul told me that he stopped taking his medications. I looked at his phone and he was looking at mom and son porn. He vandalized his mom's home. He broke all of her pictures and put salmon under her bed.
Salmon?
His behavior is alarming and I'm afraid of what he'll do. I forgot to mention, I found Paul's stash of crack cocaine. He's been using for the past 6 months. He needs serious help. I kicked him out of my house. Correction. Paul looked up MILFs. Moms and sons just popped up. Also, I went to CVS, bought a drug test. Paul tested clean.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
Also of note, Paul has a history of outbursts, which include he did vandalize his mother's house. There's been many fights, and not just this time have the cops been called. Apparently, these two fight all the time, and the cops have been called a lot by not just Amanda, but also by neighbors and people that were concerned.
Yeah.
It's very dramatic.
There's a lot of smoke there. I'd imagine there's a bit of fire. Whoa. Yeah.
When you say, I found his crack cocaine stash he's been using for 6 months, and then you go, oh, no, wait, no, he hasn't. He went to CVS and took a drug test. He's clean.
Right.
I believe the first post, not the second one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe. How can you decipher what's real and what's not real?
I think a lot of times people fly off the handle emotionally and react to a situation.
Sure.
But they tell the true details that get them upset.
Right.
And then later when they realize, oh my gosh, I've started this huge inferno.
Right.
I'm burning my own house down.
Yeah.
Let me try to come up with a story that will change the opinion that everybody has now about Paul.
Because it's hard to justify staying with that individual if they're doing all those things and have that going on.
Exactly. The Gronk is talking about his upcoming football career and says that he's staying in shape, but has not made a decision about his future.
Okay.
He is doing a Gronk Beach Throwdown in Las Vegas coming up, and I am here for it. It looks so much fun. It's going on this weekend at the Encore Beach Club. It's a draft weekend celebration, and the Gronk is hosting it, and the Gronk knows how to host a party.
I don't know, man. I think the Bronx knows how to host a party too. I'm going where the Bronx going.
Could you imagine if we got the Bronk and the Gronk together?
I'd love it. The Gronk would love to meet him. Yeah,
we would be a great photo.
Yeah, I'd love to get with him and get him sick.
My girlfriend, she bought passes to Gronk's beach party when they were here.
Yeah, he's
for
done
the
a few in
Super Bowl.
Miami. Yeah,
you can buy tickets to hang out and party with him. And my girlfriend got very close access and said he was awesome to everybody, especially if you had boobs.
Yeah, he looks like a ton of fun.
Ton of fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So there you go. That's what's going on in your dirt.
It is the worst in the entire country now, officially. Talking about housing in the state of Florida, least affordable in the United States. They say the current overall median rent in South Florida, that'd be the 3 counties between Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach, is right at about $3,000 a month. $3,000 is the median rent. Yeah. They say that's a 57% increase year to year. And the problem is, your rent has gone up 57% and your wages have gone up 6%. So I know none of us are good at math, but that's a big difference between those two numbers, right?
There are so many new expensive places downtown. I can't believe how many expensive condo apartments have gone up just in the past 2 years.
Yeah, that's kind of what the big issue is because a lot of people are finding themselves all of a sudden getting a high rent increase. And so a lot of cities in South Florida, even the governor was talking on it today, that they're going to try to do some things where you couldn't raise rent for 60 days or, there are different things you can do. And they're also going to be looking to try to put in some more affordable housing. I know, for instance, in Palm Beach County, commissioners gave preliminary approval on a $200 million bond item to put more affordable housing throughout Palm Beach County, realizing that this is going to be a big problem. And, here's the thing. Yeah, I mean, rich people are great, good for the tax base and all that kind of stuff. But the one thing I think a lot of rich people don't realize is you move all the poor people out, who's going to serve you burgers and fries? Because somebody would be going, I can't drive 30 minutes to go to my fast food job because I'm going to spend more gas I'm going to make back.
Palm Beach Island people ain't going to no fast food.
Well, but you know what? They're going to have somebody that hands them a towel. They're going to have somebody that's going to serve them at their club.
Right.
And where are those people going to live? So, because you don't want them living with you.
There needs to be affordable housing. It's really insane.
It is, and I think the good news is if you're freaking out, because I talk to so many people and they're really freaking out right now, that if you can make it through, I hope that our politicians will do what they're supposed to do and they will come to your rescue. This one bond issue is going to be on the November ballot. I know it doesn't seem like let's vote today. But hopefully if you can make it 6 months or a year, hopefully they will have something or a place for you to go, because so many people now are just like, I got to leave the state. And that's too bad. If you've grown up here and you love being in South Florida, you should be able to be here if you want to be here.
There was a story last week on WPTV Channel 5 about this Palm Beach Gardens mom whose daughter was a senior. And the problem was they were going to raise her rate $1,100 a month on
Wow.
her
Yeah.
rental home, and she was like crying. She's a disabled veteran.
Yeah.
Like she's on a stipend per month.
That's the
she
real
can't
stories.
work, and so they were going to price her right out of her own home
Yep.
with 2 months left on the lease. She's got to move all of her stuff, and it's just so sad. This woman that I know, who's a multimillionaire, stepped up and paid her rent.
That's amazing.
For the
Yeah.
whole entire year, paid the increase of $1,100 for the 12 months. But how many good Samaritans do we have like that?
Not many to be able to do that.
No,
I
not
know.
on that
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
Shout out to Babe. You know who you are.
Yeah, it's tough. They say the typical household is now spending 31% of its income on mortgage payments.
I mean, to your point, you hope something happens to where something's done about that, because you're right, your salary doesn't increase at all, but everything else
else
so
is.
renting, it really does break my heart seeing people have to pay that much money.
Imagine you're $1,100 a month.
Everything's a luxury apartment now, and believe me,
Yeah.
I'm driving by these luxury in quote apartments. They're not luxury, and they're saying that they are. It's really a terrible time for the person in the middle. My
Yeah.
heart does go out. I wish I
Yeah.
had more comforting words.
Yeah, well, that's just it. I'm praying that it's just a hold-on moment, because I think a lot of people thought, oh, okay, we've seen this before. You have that bubble, and then it bursts, and all the projections right now are because so much new money is coming in, and you got people that are coming in and buying cash. They say anything that goes on the market, you're getting 25 offers like nothing, and 20 of the 25 offers are all in cash. They have the money, and they'll pay you this second for that house. How many people can do that?
Wow.
You know, so that's what we're up against. And so just keep screaming out to your politicians and say, we need help, and now. And November might not be soon enough for a lot of us, because we're trying to make it month to month. They say on average, you're paying $7,104 more now per year for your rent.
That's insane.
That's a lot of money for a
That
lot of
is a
people.
lot
That
of
is a lot of
money.
money. Yeah. So hopefully something will be coming of it, and pretty quick. There was one thing that I saw that, not that this is going to help you out, but I always kind of like this, because, you know, we've got so many millionaires and rich people here. In fact, you know, anymore, you scoff at a millionaire because, oh, you're not a billionaire. Palm Beach has got 11 of those people, and they're all over South Florida. I saw these interesting tips. There's a guy that has a Twitter account called Millionaire Habits, and he's a millionaire, and he brags about it, but he has 10 steps on what he did that he thought was so critical in him becoming a millionaire. That there's a few little things in here that, no matter where you are in the game, that even if you're not just starting out, you can still maybe make some adjustments in what he did. That might be like, okay, yeah, you know what, that might save me a little bit. If you're younger, this works for you, and this is good advice. Target the highest paying career field you can get into. So often you're saying, I'll do this or do that, but what could you get into where you could make a lot of money? Even if it's just a trade, there are some trades that give you really great, salaries. And so that might be where you go. Study that. Really look into that. Just say, I've always wanted to groom dogs. Well, that's great, but you might say, okay, really take a good look at what you want to do versus how much you'll make.
You could do great if you own the dog grooming shop.
Yeah.
And for that, you should go to business school and maybe not get a liberal arts degree.
Yeah, have a solid understanding and make sure that, you know, if you do care about money and living in South Florida, you might want to pay attention to what career field you take on.
Good advice.
He says, cut out the losers and ignore the haters. Friends need to do more than just drink, and you should never take criticism from someone you wouldn't take advice from. So those are two things.
Amen on that.
Yeah. Number 3, prioritize health over family over wealth. He said with the first two, the third is meaningless. So he says put your health and your family first. Your wealth goes third, because if you don't have the first two, that money doesn't mean anything.
That is true.
He says automate everything, bill paying, savings, and investing. He has everything automated. Doesn't even have to think about it. Just takes care of itself. Never pay $1 to credit card interest. If you want to become a millionaire, stop paying off them credit cards and don't do it. If you can't pay for it in cash, don't get it. You don't need it.
That's great advice.
Work early, arrive late, and don't complain. That's his advice.
The complaining part.
Yes. That's what he says if you want to get ahead.
Yeah, I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
If you hustle when you're young, you won't have to when you're old.
True, yes.
Because trust me, when you get old, it's harder.
Yeah, I got a son that's struggling right now, and I say the old you will thank the young you.
Thank you.
He says switch jobs as soon as you can get paid more than 15% somewhere else. So don't get stuck in the job where you never get the pay increases and then you're complaining 10 years later. As soon as you can find another job, and always be looking. You find something in the same field that'll pay you 15% more, you jump jobs. Keep climbing up.
Upward.
Yep. Also, say yes to every intriguing offer and fake it until you make it. So if you get an intriguing offer, get in there and be like, yeah, but I'm not qualified. I don't know how to do this. Fake it.
Hey, Kev,
Act like you do.
We're inviting you to this big time orgy. All right, I'll fake it till I make it.
Do those pay well?
They can, Virginia. It depends on what's going on.
They pay great, but then you have like 3 STDs.
Well, you pay in many ways.
You pay the clinic.
He also recommends learn from millionaires. Rich people are great teachers. So if you know somebody that has a lot of money, try to buddy up with them and ask them questions. A lot of times they are happy to share the knowledge they have, and they're rich for a reason. And also he says index funds are much greater than chasing individual stocks. Don't try to be, I'm going to buy a whole bunch of Amazon stock, because you know what? Amazon stock is way down today. So
really?
Yeah, so you got to watch yourself on things like that. You buy the index fund, just kind of put it in there, and it'll kind of take care of itself. Let it ride and play the long game, not the short game, Virginia.
Okay.
That's how he said he became a millionaire. So 10 steps. I'll make sure we post that up. If you want to glean off of the knowledge, 10 steps to become a millionaire, you can go see it on our KVJ Show Facebook page.
He's producer Dennys, and he knows when you're high. He's producer Dennys, and he's one hell of a guy.
All right, he's going to flex his superpower here. Producer Dennys has an uncanny gift to be able to tell if people are high or not. You can just detect it in their voice. So he just needs them to speak a little bit, and he will dial it in. We have Rihanna on here from Port St. Lucie. Hello, Rihanna.
Hi, guys.
Pot St. Lucie, am I right, Denny?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Rihanna, Dennys has some questions here for you. He's going to try to detect if he can get an air of high from your voice. What you got for her, Dennys?
All right. Which Looney Tune character do you think would make the best therapist?
Ooh.
I really don't know any Looney Tunes character names. I can't answer that one. I don't know.
Yeah.
What about that big rooster that talk like this?
Foghorn
Leghorn.
I don't know if the kids know any. I think Looney Tunes is older
It's so
generation
old.
stuff.
I
Yeah.
say, boy.
He
Yeah.
was the rooster?
Yeah.
I kind of like the
Isn't
rooster.
the pig part of the Looney Tunes?
What was it?
I don't know what she
The pig?
The pig,
pig.
Porky.
Porky.
Yeah.
Yeah, Porky Pig. That's all.
Yeah.
I
That's,
like his voice.
Me too.
Okay. He'd be a good therapist, right?
I like the fact that he wears no pants.
Yeah, he stutters and wears no pants. Kind of reminds me of myself.
okay. What else you got here for her,
All
Dennys?
right. Would you rather permanently look like a skunk or smell like a skunk?
I'd rather look like a skunk because they're cute.
True.
They are cute.
Great answer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Smart.
Pepe Le Pew. I mean, he got it. He made it happen.
Is that another character? Another cartoon?
I think he
It
is.
is.
Yeah, he kind of made it happen, though.
He made it happen despite his
but
aroma.
No consent.
Pepe Le Pew got canceled. The hashtag Me Too came along. They canceled his
I
ass.
know.
Because she was trying to say no, and he wouldn't. He wouldn't take the hint.
Pepe Le Pew's done.
Yeah.
Big offender.
Mad swagger.
Canceled his ass.
Yeah, yeah, dog. You can't do it anymore, man. Yeah.
And final one here. Which fictional character would have the most entertaining social media account?
Ooh. Fiction, you said?
Fictional.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry for the tough questions.
Yeah, you're really throwing her off. She's putting a lot into this, Dennys.
Yeah.
She cares to get them right.
I hope you are still.
Cat in the Hat.
Oh,
Kinda have. Okay.
Hey, you know, a fun
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
I think Scarface would have an awesome one.
in
There'd
the hat.
always be drama.
Dennys, what kind of vibe are you getting here from Rihanna? Do you think she's high?
I'm not getting much of a high vibe.
You're
I
not?
think I confused the heck out of her, though, some of these questions.
Okay, yeah, you threw her for a loop. All right.
Yeah.
But you don't think that has to do with any kind of intoxicants?
I'm not picking up a high vibe from her.
Okay, so you're saying that she's not high, Bird? What do you think?
I don't think she's high either.
Okay. All right. Rihanna, are you high?
I am not.
Wow.
Yeah, Dennis just didn't get that air or that essence.
Also, Rihanna, I would go ahead and Google and look up some Looney Tunes. You might like it.
There's a lot of.
There's a lot to explore.
There's so much
I'm
more.
going to now.
Yeah, get in it, girl.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
I
Yeah.
will. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate you playing along. Okay. We're going to go with Alex here in Palm Beach Gardens. Rihanna not high is Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Hey, man. All right. I like this guy. Oh, man.
Well, it's going to be a fun ride, isn't it? Dennys, what kind of questions you got for Alex here?
Alex, what would be the worst food to make underwear out of?
SpaghettiOs.
But would it, though? Would
That
it,
was
though?
so fast, too.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That would be kind of fun to clean up, if you know what I mean.
I agree. Or mashed potatoes you can make a giant diaper out of.
Oh, that's a great one.
Look at these two. Are you guys high?
Do we look high?
Yes. Very.
Very.
Have you looked in a mirror?
You're in a Bucky's onesie. And you got glasses on so we can't see your eyes.
You
Yeah.
definitely look like you have secrets and fun.
Yeah.
I have both.
We definitely want to hang out. All right, Denny's next question.
Which Scooby-Doo character would be the worst to take on a road trip?
Velma.
Yeah, that's very true. Wet blanket.
Yeah.
Velma is the most annoying.
She's the one with the glasses, right?
Yeah.
I kind of always thought she had specs appeal. That's just me, though. I
Her
thought
personality, though.
Now, Daphne's the better looking.
Oh,
by
I
far.
agree.
By far.
I agree.
So you got that. Fred's a great designated driver.
He would drive, so you get to chill.
Yeah. Snacks with Scoob and Shag.
I mean, Scoob and Shag would be the best to
Scooby
hang
and Shaggy, yeah.
Velma's easily out.
Yeah.
Bye, Velma.
And final one here for you, Alex. Which Muppet do you think you could beat in an arm wrestling contest?
Oh, easily like Kermit.
Yeah, he's got those.
No.
Yeah.
Those wimpy arms.
String bean arms. Yeah. They take him down.
I know Snuffy's big in size, but I think I could take him down.
The Snuffleupagus?
Yeah,
I don't
Snuffy.
know. I feel like he's got a lot of pent-up sadness, which turns to anger and aggression.
Yeah.
You're right.
You might be right.
You're right.
He would come in there and take out all of his pain on you.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Okay, what do you think here about Alex? Are you getting a high vibe at all, Denny's?
I am, but is Alex being tricky? Because, I mean, he definitely sounds high to me.
Oh, he does. Okay.
He was a man of few words.
Uh-huh.
He laughed too at one of his own comments, and I don't think that was. I think that was accident. I don't think he was doing that on purpose.
Okay.
I mean, I do think he sounded high, whether it's an act or not. I don't think he's putting on an act, though.
You think
I think he sounds
He's
high.
still giggling.
That guy's high.
He just sounds
that guy's high.
Alex, are you high?
Yes.
Man of few words.
He had that air about him.
He did that laugh where he goes,
He was trying to muffle it, but he couldn't.
Just couldn't hold back.
Oh, you're adorable.
Yeah, that's nice. Alex, thanks for playing along, bud.
Oh, no problem. And one thing,
Yeah.
Bigfoot is real.
this guy's great.
Yeah, very nice. Well, weather's not looking too bad right now. I think we are going to see some thunderstorms rolling through South Florida this weekend, but it looks like it's going to be kind of more of the rainy season type patterns about a month early, where you'll probably get a thunderstorm around 2:30 this afternoon. But if you're going to be out at Sunfest, like yesterday, they had some rain, and as you're walking into Sunfest to go see the main acts, there was this amazing rainbow that was just over there welcoming you. It was really kind of awesome.
I saw that.
Yeah, it was really cool. So we had a good time last night. We got to introduce the Goo Goo Dolls on stage up there with my people from Ideal Nutrition. That's the Ideal Nutrition stage.
Yeah.
That's a lot of power for you on one stage.
It was, yeah. It was nice to be up there with them. I like to tell the whole world about that amazing service that they provide there. And you can go by there. They have their tent set up, and you can get swag and meals and all kinds of good stuff.
Ooh.
I know a bunch of people that do. They love it.
It's amazing.
I'm not even on the
Yeah.
commercial. There's a lot of
It's
people
a
that do
no-brainer.
it.
It's great food, and you can't even believe how affordable it is. I honestly don't know how they make money, but I guess that's their problem, not mine. So, but it's amazing stuff.
And it's healthy too.
Yeah.
Like if you want to lose weight, it's a smart way.
Yeah, I've seen some things. They've got a questionable menu. But,
I was gonna say you
I
can
don't
get
do the questionable menu.
You can get some stuff that's
Yeah, you
not
can.
completely
Yeah.
healthy.
Right.
'Cause I think Denny's
Yeah.
and Jen does it too.
Yeah.
And he always talk about the convenience of it. It does sound like I'm doing a commercial.
Yeah. Sorry, we'll let you go by the booth. We won't do any more commercial for them. I'll save it for my actual commercial. Apologize for that. But last night was fun. Sam Hunt was on stage. That's where we went after we saw a little bit of the Goo Goo Dolls, and he sounded good last night.
Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. I've been breaking up as easy in the night. Tired of getting shit again. So happy I know just how it goes. You wake up in a small town. I see you got home. Put on a show like they don't want me to know. So they give me the go around. There's only so many streets.
Okay, there you go. So let's
You
start
and
off well.
Mags were over there rocking out to Sam Hunt while I was over at the Goo Goos.
Yeah, yeah. Kept an eye on her like you would, Virginia.
What size foot are you?
I'm 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might go do a little boot shopping, a little cowboy boot shopping.
Oh, okay. I'd love some cowboy boots.
I'm gonna see something that could go match me and you real nice like.
Yeah. When I was in Nashville, they had a ridiculous deal where you buy one pair, you get 3. I'm like,
Oh my
what?
gosh.
I'm like, didn't even make sense.
I would have left there with
I thought
nothing.
I'm like, I'm too drunk. Like that.
One pair though is like $250.
Okay, I'm like, yeah. How does this work? I'm like, there's got to be something here.
But that's not bad. $250 for 3 pairs of nice boots.
Oh, they would have got me if I had liquor in this belly, which I would
it
have.
was right in the middle. It was like a whole bunch of bars, boot store with unbelievable deal that drunks can't turn away from.
Your boy would have come out back with 20 pairs.
Yeah. Gets you. Tonight, Sunfest, you have got Slightly Stupid. That is going to be packed tonight. They always are a big draw at Sunfest, especially for the people who like to play. Producer Dennys knows when you're high. Counting Crows, they're going to be on stage at 9 o'clock tonight. Polo G is going to be out there. The younger hip-hop crowd is going to be into that. Tomorrow night, you got Lil Wayne and Brett Young. On Sunday, you've got AJR, Steve Aoki, Boyz II Men, and Soulja are going to be the main performers at Sunfest. Also tomorrow, you got Kodak Black. He's going to be with some of his friends, Roddy Ricch and Young Thug, at Florida Live Arena. Limp Bizkit is going to be at Hard Rock Live tomorrow. Just a couple of the other concerts you can check out. Got to say, very proud of the Marlins. I think they're at 10-8, second in the NL East. They are in town to take on the Mariners at Lone Depot Park.
You know, that means, Virginia, bad news for the Mariners.
Let's hope so.
No one ever. You always leave me hanging.
Who are we pulling for?
I said it's bad news for the Mariners because they're playing the Marlins. Marlins are gonna
Oh,
kick
we're
their...
pulling for the Marlins.
Well, I mean, never. Wow. All right, just back. It's Friday, dude. Get through it.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry.
the weekend. Where's that screwball?
I'm right here. Oh, you
sitting right
mean
next
the
to you.
alcohol?
Got 2 different air shows to check out. Fort Lauderdale Air Show is going on, and so is the Vero Beach Air Show over the regional airport. You've also got a couple little festivals to check out. Savor So Flow is going to be on Hollywood Beach. They got a lot of great food and cocktails set up. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Nice.
Plus the Boca Beer, Wine, and Spirits Fest at Meisner Park Amphitheater tomorrow. And you've also got today through Sunday, the World Polo League's doing their Beach World Cup on Miami Beach. So horses playing polo on the beach.
We went to that one year, and that is such a beautiful setup.
Yeah.
They've got these little cabanas on the beach, and then the horses with the ocean in the background. You're like, oh, this is
It's worth
living.
a Brightline trip.
The
no
time
doubt.
we went there, the horses were sunbathing, right in those good little cabanas right there. They're getting drinks.
The horses were actually working their asses off.
Yeah, they're probably like, guys, can I take a break?
Yeah.
And when did we get to go over to Mango?
Where's my cocktail?
I want a drink.
Yeah.
They were working those horses' asses
They
off.
were.
If you want to see everything else going on in South Florida, you can jump onto the KVJ Show Facebook page. We'll have that posted up, a link there, or just go to kvjshow.com. Make sure you sign up for our e-blast because the whole list of everything going on in South Florida will be delivered to your inbox every single Friday.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
No.
Don't know if you remember, but last year in the Whacked Out News, we had a story about this lady who got arrested for intentionally coughing on an Uber driver in San Francisco.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, real jerky story. Well, unfortunately, the jerky person has relocated to South Florida. She's now in Miami. And guess what? She's in trouble again, this time for allegedly stealing a nurse's identity and using her credit card to get a luxury apartment.
What the hell?
Yeah, right?
This broad is
She's
on
trouble.
a crime spree.
She's trouble. We need to get her out of here. She's just bad news. She's now facing charges for grand theft, identity theft, and fraud.
Lock her ass up.
Yep. A 71-year-old woman in Oklahoma was charged after she slapped a 17-year-old Little Caesars employee and called him the N-word.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not a good look.
And the reason why? She was upset that they were out of crazy bread. You are what you eat, right? You are what you eat.
Totally.
I mean, get it together.
You turned your microphone
As
off.
he says, get it together.
You literally need to get it
He
together.
turned off his mic and yelled, get it together.
I've got bony elbows. They turn things off. But by the way, like I was saying, get it together.
Did you start drinking?
No, but I'm
You
going
need to.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're out of excuses.
You've waited too long.
It would be better if I was drinking.
Yes, we'd be like, oh, he's drinking.
Oh, he's just drinking.
Yeah, he's just drinking.
Kevin, as you were.
Get it together. He screams into a turned off mic. Oh, man. There's a 46-year-old Northern California high school teacher got arrested after teaching class while under the influence of alcohol, prescription drugs, and cannabis. You can't do that while you teach, only when you do radio, dummy.
Wow, the trifecta of pills, marijuana, and alcohol is certainly a lot to keep your composure in class.
It's tough to concentrate.
Well, they said to her, they're like, are you drunk? She's like, I'm not drunk.
I'm high and buzzed from pills.
I only have 2 beers.
They're like, yeah, you're going to have to take this test. She was 3 times the legal limit.
Oh,
And
damn.
look, I get teaching is stressful. I wouldn't deny a nip or two here. I know that a lot of teachers, I think, keep booze nearby a lot of times just because you just need a slug every now and then, but you got to keep it measured.
We judge you not.
Yes.
But you got to keep it together.
You can't go 3 times the legal limit.
A slug is different than doing the cannonball. She's cannonballing it.
Yeah,
She's doing
cannonball.
it all.
Yeah.
What's your advice for her?
Probably quit teaching, right?
Maybe like get it together?
Oh, yes, get it.
Yeah, get it.
Why don't
Get
you
it.
turn
Get
off your mic and then yell get it
She needs to get it together.
I think that needs to be your new shirt. I
Get
love
it together. Slur, slur, slur.
There's a driver that needs to get it together in Kentucky. She apparently was driving along when she, for some reason, decided to drive into a ditch.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, she was jamming out the loud music, and the cops are like, okay, what's going on here? We got a car in a ditch. There's loud music coming. As they're walking to the car, they start to smell alcohol. When they get to the car, she's not wearing pants. So,
Oh, my God. Wow, lots happened.
Why can't this happen when I'm like on the side of the road?
Okay, so were the pants off before or after
we
the
don't
accident?
know. This is all the cops found, and she did not know why she was in the state she was in or why she was in the ditch.
Oh.
Yeah, they found 3 empty vodka bottles on the floorboard.
3.
Damn.
She was 3.5 times the legal limit, so yeah, that's pretty solid. You need to get it together.
She's got to get it together.
Yes.
She really does.
There's a realtor that is offering her ex-husband in a home sale. If you want to get some attention.
If you didn't want him, why would I want him?
Right, good point. She says he'll serve you if you can stay as a tenant. But the listing was removed from Zillow, but the house, which is in Panama City Beach, is still for sale for $700,000.
It's intriguing. You get a manservant and a new house.
Yeah.
But if you're leaving him, there's got to be some reasons why.
Yeah,
Like,
what's going on with this man?
tell me all about his bad side.
As Virginia would say, what did he do?
Yeah. Mhm. Well, metaverse users could soon have the power to lunge in for a kiss thanks to new technology.
Oh boy, this is where it gets weird.
Scientists have created a device that brings a feeling of a sensation to the mouth, lips, and tongue. And they say the same device can mimic the sensation from drinking at a water fountain, sipping a coffee, brushing your teeth, and even smoking a cigarette.
So it's going to vibrate on the screen?
It's on your lips.
People are going to put that other places.
He's gonna put it in his pants.
People, i.e. me.
I'm just saying, if you can't put anything that's got sensations.
My kind.
You can't do anything with sensations and expect it to be all pure like.
I.e. guys in Bucky's onesies.
Guys in Bucky's onesies lead the league in doing weird stuff in their pants.
Guys in Bucky's onesies need to get it together.
Yelling into an off mic.
People on TikTok are drinking aloe vera juice and loving the results. But doctors are saying, yeah, that's not really good for your digestive system. Basically, don't take any health advice ever from TikTok.
Really?
Aloe vera juice is a thing. They sell it by the coconut water.
Okay. They say it's bad for your digestive system, though.
Really?
And just stop listening to TikTok. Even the doctors on TikTok. I'm like, you're a doctor on TikTok? No,
Yeah.
I don't trust you.
I also don't know if I would trust 34-year-old hippie vegans in England. There's one that's claiming that you need to be drinking your urine daily.
Oh, girl, get out of here.
Without any kind of filter?
Just glugs it down, just pees into a jar and drinks it right back. Yeah. He says that it's cured him of his depression and it made him look 10 years younger. He also massages his urine into his face as a moisturizer. And the 34-year-old called the process the secret to eternal youth and swore he often gets mistaken for somebody in their 20s.
This is his kink.
See, I don't think he should get any publicity, this guy.
I don't either. He's gross.
He's gross and he's weird and he's trying to act like it's a thing and people are reporting on it and
somebody's going to do it.
Oh, yeah.
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 Okay. Okay, got some random questions for you here to answer. First one, how cool would this be? Imagine you had a secret tunnel underneath your house. Where would that secret tunnel lead? Where would you wind up?
Sweet Dennys' house.
Okay.
Aww.
All right. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would get a tunnel to my girlfriend Franny's house, which just so happens to be Bird's next door neighbor. So I can go see my sweet friend, and I can also terrorize the bird.
Oh, okay.
I ain't scared of the witch. It's all an act. Honestly, she's a sweetheart off the microphone, like a little kitten.
Okay.
Like a witch.
Yeah.
It's all talk on the mic.
I think my tunnel goes to Total Wine.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
Yeah, you just pop right up and boom, and I'll do a little night shopping here.
Now, for the sake of this game, when you go down to the tunnel, because Dennys lives in West Palm, I live in Palm Beach Gardens, is that tunnel, it's going to be that far, or is it magically kind of you walk a few steps and I'm at Dennys' place?
It's a time travel tunnel.
It's a time travel. Is that how we're doing it?
No, that's just silly.
That's just silly. You're right. Respect the game, Virginia.
Well, okay,
Gosh.
what if we team
so
up?
hard having these dumb conversations with you guys.
What if we team up with your alien brother, Elon Musk?
Oh,
and in the tunnel, we get one of those super fast Tesla capsules.
That's what it's got to be, yeah.
You get in that capsule
Yeah.
and bam.
I love that. Yeah, you
3
get
minutes.
You get in a Tesla and yeah, you go there. It'll take you 150 miles an hour.
It's a Tesla tunnel.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I had somebody ask this question. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I have a great answer, but I think I do today. When they asked me, I didn't. Now that Betty White is gone, who is our new favorite old person? And I didn't have an answer until this morning when I saw Willie Nelson turn 89.
Aww.
Or it's either Willie or it's Dolly Parton.
Yeah, I've seen kind of reports of Dolly's moved into the Betty White category of America's sweetheart, who's old.
Dolly is a sweetheart, but
She is.
Dolly's not that old. To me, Dolly looks like still kind of young.
Dolly's done a great job.
She has.
Yeah, she is. I mean, there's nobody that's aging better than Dolly Parton.
Amen.
But she's 76.
See, that's not that old.
The witch is right. I mean, Betty White
not-
was 90-something when she passed.
Yeah, and so Willie's 89. So that's why maybe for that reason you give it to Willie Nelson while he's with us.
How's Bob Barker doing? I haven't seen him in a minute.
Oh, I thought Okay, he's still with us.
Oh, you thought he was dead.
I meant no disrespect.
Bob
I meant
Barker
none.
is 98.
I mean,
Damn, bruh.
What a run. What a run you have at 98.
A douche in a beaver suit just tried to kill Bob Barker.
Yeah, my apologies, Bob. I meant no disrespect. Mm-hmm. Oh, whatever. You told on my birthday. You said Miyagi's dead. So you got.
Well, he is.
Yeah, it's still.
Them
though.
be the facts.
I actually thought Bob Barker was dead.
Damn. You killed him twice.
I apologize again.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody said Cher should be that. She's 78. The only thing is Cher doesn't get a lot of publicity, and she pops off a little bit.
She's too political. You have to keep that in mind.
And she looks too young from the plastic surgery. She's got the same thing as Dolly Parton. They look good.
You got to find someone who doesn't get into the heavy issues and keeps it all about the business and making people smile.
Yeah, that's it. Because you're really talking about the elderly person that we love. She's just adorable and just sweet and awesome. And yeah, I mean, Dolly Parton's that, but if she's not old enough, then who does qualify?
Where's Dr. Ruth been? How the hell is Dr. Ruth doing?
Damn, yeah, we haven't seen her in a minute.
She was so popular and awesome back in the day. If she is she still with us? And
she is.
But you don't see her much. I mean, you see Dolly. She pops up and does something awesome.
She's 93.
Mm-hmm.
She was such a big star for a long time.
She's always been old.
She was old when I was a kid. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, next random question here. What is your comfort TV show? The kind where no episodes get boring.
For me, it's The Office, or you got to Curb Your Enthusiasm. For the first 7 seasons of both shows, I'm highly entertained.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I think for a lot of people, it's Friends or Seinfeld. That's what they would put. And I don't have one, honestly, that I just keep going back to and watching because I'm always trying to watch new stuff. Mine might be Veep because it's kind of an edgy Seinfeld to me. And I like cutting comedy, and that's what the whole show is.
HBO has a ton I always go back to. I love HBO programming, and the shows I love on HBO, I always watch them at least 4 times.
Mm-hmm. I think maybe the most recent show that people do, because you're talking about comfort TV, something that just kind of makes you feel good, and it's mindless and fun. S-Bombs Creek, I think, has been one of those recent shows that people like because it's amusing. And it's just heartwarming.
Well, keep in mind, too, during the pandemic, that was up in the numbers, but so was The Office. The Office was still on Netflix during the beginning of the pandemic.
Office is probably number one.
It was number one of people watching that.
I think that's probably most people's answer. I think the S-Bombs Creek might be the most recent show that would qualify for that.
There's a few good ones in here in the chat room. The Gilmore Girls, that's kind of nice to put on the background.
Okay.
Coming of age tale, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to hate mine, but mine is CBS Sunday Morning. I love that show. I watch it religiously.
You old.
It is old person programming. CBS Sunday Morning is such a well put together show. Fight me.
And what's next? The Weather Channel?
No.
Bob Barker just texted and said, "Damn, you old."
Yeah, no kidding. My gosh.
It's
Virginia,
good.
You need to get it together.
Yeah. Good heavens.
Then it would be the Housewives of Beverly Hills.
But is that comforting? That seems,
Yes,
there's
I
so
love
much
it.
drama and yelling.
It's always good.
I have so much anxiety.
Oh.
Yeah.
Top Chef, always good.
Okay.
Cooking shows are good. They can be very comforting for sure.
That stupid show, Is It Cake? Rocco is obsessed with Is It Cake on Netflix. And I got sucked into it. And then you can't turn away because you have to find out, is it cake?
Oh, I know.
It's mindless, but it certainly sucks you in.
Okay, I could see that. All right, if you could spend a day with anyone from history, who would it be and why? All right, the Jesus answers aside.
Hey, look, can we take Lincoln out too?
No, I don't think so, because I don't think that's a...
Somebody already did.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Come here with those booth jokes.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, all the Lincolns are so pissed right now. Can't believe how
The
insensitive.
audacity.
The audacity.
Well, I hate history, so I don't care. You can be mad all you want.
Nobody's mad at a Lincoln joke. And if you are, it's enough times passed.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Lincoln is enough. To me, the Jesus one is that's a no-brainer. I mean, you would like to see because you'd like to observe and just be like, okay, is what they wrote about this guy it?
We talked about the Lincoln. The Lincoln one might be a real bummer, man. It might be just kind of depressing.
Yeah, I don't know how
fun.
entertaining it would be. I don't know how.
I'm going Marilyn Monroe in the years when she was living at the Roosevelt Hotel on Hollywood Boulevard in Los Angeles. Because apparently that was during the same time that she was hooking up with all kinds of politicians. And she was definitely living the fast, fun, awesome party life. And I'm all about that.
Okay, I think the only thing for this question, though, is are you going back to spend a day with them in their moment in history, or are they coming to you where you are?
I want to go to them.
Question. Can I bring somebody back who's not so much famous, but to bring them back, it would find out and reveal who their murderer was?
I'm not sure I follow you.
Never mind.
Are you drunk?
Look, yeah.
Get it together.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get it together. Hey, did I forget the question? What's the question?
He got in his own head, made a new question, and then answered
his
it.
mic off.
And turned his mic off.
What's the question?
He answered a new question that he made up and nobody else knows.
Hold on, I think
And they gave an answer to a question we don't know.
Well, Kevin, I would like to solve a murder. What? That wasn't the question.
Okay.
Who would you go back in history and hang out with?
Okay, that does make sense still.
Okay.
I could bring back this person, hang out with them, and they would reveal who their murderer was.
But they haven't been murdered yet.
Get it together.
Get it together.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Damn, you ended the segment.
It's got to be done.
Big
after that.
killer.
It's done. Yeah, that's just great, guys. First, Virginia cracks a completely tasteless Abraham Lincoln joke, and then we followed up by playing Bang, Bang, Bang. Our membership to the History Channel has just been revoked.
Oh, Kevin's gonna cry.
I know.
I won't even miss it.
You're like, wait, there's a History Channel?
Never knew that.
How dumb is that?
Worst channel ever.
I mean, what do you get out of that? Oh, man. Jaybird has got to do something that he doesn't want to do, and he wants to see if he can get out of it. But I honestly don't think you can get out of this. But he's going to try.
It kind of reminds me of a similar situation I was in a long time ago. I was called to go do some court stuff for a tax person that I was involved with.
Oh, you were supposed to go to a deposition.
Yeah, and the same
about
thing,
their character.
The same thing's happening again.
Depositions are the worst.
With a different kind of a case, and it's the same thing. When I used to rent the townhouse, I hired some people to do some stuff there that I didn't want to do, and they were two friends that owned a company, and they did all kind of handy stuff, but they also fixed cars. They had a bunch of stuff, and they were in this business together, and I guess it all went real south, and they turned on each other, and the one is asking me to exactly what you're talking about, to speak on his character, and was there anything I saw that was shady? But I don't know if
was there?
Not that I saw.
Well, just say, look, I don't have anything to contribute because I didn't see anything shady.
But that works, though. I mean,
that's
for one side, yeah. I'd be like, I didn't see anything.
That's exactly it. So maybe I'd be like, oh, so I'm doing crack.
Local media personality.
Yeah, you do carry some weight in this town, Beaver boy.
Hey, that's something.
That's it. I know, you're right.
You got to walk in that outfit.
I would love to. Your Honor, I don't know if I can give a fair assessment.
You can actually build and destroy the credibility all in one sentence.
You're definitely in contempt.
Yeah. Your Honor, may I object?
I eject?
I've been going through something.
That's object.
I've been going through something. May I inject?
I don't think you want me in this courtroom, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Should I act like Johnny Depp? Just still talking like this the whole time? Yeah, should I vape the whole time like they're doing it?
You actually might be more entertaining than Johnny Depp. I don't know. He's better in a courtroom.
Well, I got out of the first one. I had to go to a lawyer and sit down, and I honestly think I might have blown it. I don't think they liked what I had to say.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. They a lot of times they do. They're very particular. They want somebody that's going to help out their cause, and then the question is if you do or not, then they will call you. But yet, that to the point if somebody wants you to be a witness, or if you're a witness to something, do you have to go to court? Or you can say, I don't want to get mixed up in all this stuff.
No, they can subpoena you to be deposed.
So that's what I've looked into. If they subpoena you, you have to go.
Okay.
I'm not at that point yet. And I wasn't at that point with the other one. I think they're trying to get their case together and seeing who they can bring in, if it's worth it or
tell
not.
each person what they don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Whoever's trying to depose you, just tell them what they don't want to hear.
And always wear that Buc-ee's onesie.
Yeah.
Always.
I think, too.
Just be like, you know what? This is just my uniform to life.
I do not want to get involved in any of this. I want nothing to do with
No,
this thing.
it ain't even nothing to do with you. Two people you barely know.
This would be a great social experiment. Can a Buc-ee's onesie get you out of every adulting thing possible?
Or does it just get you invited to more? I don't know. It's a dangerous game.
Question.
Yeah.
You got drawers on under there?
I don't know. As a question we may have to answer in the podcast.
Oh.
Can we see these Buc-ee's nuts?
Let me pick them up real quick.
Okay. Does anybody want to play a round of Hink Pinks?
Hink Pink.
Yes.
I thought I'd have at least one taker here.
He is ready.
Yeah, he wants revenge for not winning No Name Movie Game today. Virginia was the champ if you missed it.
And I want revenge for him killing Bob Barker.
I did not mean my words. In fact, you could probably erase about half of what I've said today.
Just
Get it together.
Erase, just take it all out.
I'm just tired.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. The Hink Pinks, if you don't know, they're rhyming riddles, and the answer to the riddle is a pair of words that rhyme with each other. Like if I said a sun-kissed guy, that would be...
Tan Man.
Yep, Virginia gets the game. Bird, not yet.
Kev, if it's 2 syllables, it's hanky-panky, Kev. We learned that last week.
Yeah.
We learned it last
Why you gotta be so angry? I'm just trying to teach you. He fights education.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Yeah, you do.
Are you here to teach me? Put
Trying
up
to
your
learn
dukes?
you something.
You try to box every teacher?
You're not making me smarter. Not on my watch.
You are not making me smarter.
Put them up. Okay, here we go. Rhyming riddles for you, Hink Pinks. All right, first one, you'll have 10 seconds to come up with an answer. A pig meat rip-off. A pig meat rip-off would be a what? What's a pig meat rip-off? Pig meat rip-off.
Oink, boink.
We're talking about a ham scam.
Ham scam. I was like going pork dork.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
It's a ham scam.
Ham scam. That's a good one.
Okay. All right. Next up, Hink Pink. A prison for Moby.
Jail well.
Well,
What did
jail.
you say, Virginia?
Jail well.
You said what?
Jail well. Wait,
What? What'd you say? That's not what you said.
Well, I don't know, Kevin.
Fighting education at every turn.
Put him up. Put him up.
Put him up. You ain't learning
You're
me.
not getting that information in my head.
What did I say? What did I say? What did you say?
I think we both said whale,
I
jail,
thought you
jail,
said
whale.
jail, and I was wanting you to confirm it, but then you actually just planted doubt.
I think I said whale jail.
Did he say whale jail? I thought he did. I was just looking for the confirmation, and then I was like, nope, confirmation
But
gone.
you can take the point away from me if you want.
No, Suit says you get it, so we're going to give it to you. Yeah. Put him up. All right, here we go. Hank Pink. A promise to grow. A promise to grow. If you're promising to grow, what have you made? You have made a growth oath.
Gross.
A promise to
oath.
grow is a growth oath.
Damn.
That's a tough one.
That was tough.
There's some challenging ones here. Okay, Jaybird up on Virginia, 1-zip. Hink Pink. A quick explosion. A quick explosion would be what?
Fast blast.
Oh, Virginia. Yep, fast blast. Okay. All right, it's tied. 1 apiece here. Hank Pink. A run for the money. A run for the money would be a what?
Ooh,
A run for the money is what?
jog ball.
A cash dash.
Dash, dash. gosh.
Oh man, we're not doing good today.
No, we're not.
These are some advanced Hink Pinks.
I don't think they are.
Come on, just let me think that.
When he says them, I'm like, oh.
2 plus 2. This is advanced mathematics. Okay, what do you think about this one? Hink Pink. A sack for holding the stars and stripes.
Flag bag.
I said back flag.
And you said what, Virginia?
Flag bag.
Gonna go with that. That's correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Flag bag is the correct answer. Virginia goes up 2-1. Pressure's on here, Bird.
He's taking it so serious.
He wants revenge.
Well, you should be taking it seriously too.
And she doesn't. That's what's so disturbing about this.
But she does, though. She takes it seriously. Again, she's a kitten off the microphone.
Meow.
Okay. A sleeping device made out of toast. A sleeping device.
Bed bread. Bed bread. Bread bed.
There you go.
Oh.
All of your answers are coming out dyslexic today.
I told.
Okay, bread bed is what we wanted for a sleeping device made out of toast. We are tied at 2 apiece. The next correct answer is the winner of Hink Pinks.
Damn. It's all come down to this.
We need a Hink Pink trophy.
Good luck, Beaver Nuggets.
Okay. A slim member of the onion family. A slim member of the onion family. This is a tough one. What's in the onion family and a slim member?
Oh, my God.
That was a tough one. I'll give you that. Sleek leak.
Oh, Kevin.
It's tough. That's tough. I knew that may not get it. Okay, I want to challenge
leeks. I love leeks.
you. Okay, you do. You love leeks.
I do. They're delicious.
They are such a BI. Bully ingredient.
I like a bold flavor.
Oh, such a BI.
They're bold.
Yeah.
Hate a leak.
Kind of smell like body odor, don't they?
They smell horrific.
Here's the funniest joke, though. If you're ever going to be going on a boat with anybody, go buy a thing of leeks from Publix and have it in your bag. And then, like halfway through the boat day, throw the leek, the vegetable, on the ground and then yell, "Oh my gosh, there's a leak in the boat." And everybody comes running over. And it's the vegetable. I did that. There's a leak in the boat.
I like a little boat comedy.
They did the boat joke.
Oh, okay. Leak in the boat. Get it? All right, here we go. Let's get a winner here. It's tied 2 apiece. Hink Pinks. A spoiled feline. A spoiled feline.
Scat cat?
No. A spoiled feline. It's spoiled.
Princess!
Cat brat.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, here we go. Boy, the brains in here are hurting.
It's not even about Hink Pink anymore.
It's not.
No?
What's it about?
It's about getting a W.
Okay.
It's about getting that win.
Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah, you want it, don't you?
I want it bad.
He wants it. He wants it. Okay, here we go. This is the tiebreaker. Person who gets this wins. Hink Pink. It's a sport with fire. A sport with...
Flame game.
Oh, my... Well, that you got it?
It's over.
It's... Oh, my gosh.
It's over.
Like taking candy from a baby.
It's done.
I always love to get a little positivity here in on a Friday. Want to hear what your wins are for the week. Just some good news you can share with all of us. I love to hear when something is going well for somebody. I got one text that came in, said, my Feel Good Friday is that I got to see Virginia in person at Sunfest. She made my whole night.
Aww.
Wow.
Yeah.
That guy
her whole night.
is so lucky.
Was it the person that was talking to me? I ordered this giant hunk of Greek chicken from the food booth, and I'm like, keep the pita, just put extra onions. So I was literally like going to town on this chunk of chicken.
Oh, wow.
And 3 different listeners were trying to talk and say hi, and I'm like, hi.
Yeah, no, it was great last night. There were a lot of KVJ Nationers out there at Sunfest. Took a lot of photos with people, and I love that. Always stop us. We love doing the photos and meeting you.
Normally we're drinking. I wasn't drinking last night. I would love to have some beers with y'all.
And I want to give a personal shout out to Jamie, who I ran into last night, and man, oh man, she is the reason why when we get up and, I had 4 hours of sleep last night, maybe 3, and you're just like, I don't know if I got it. Jamie just told me how much KVJ meant to her.
Aww.
She had breast cancer. And she's been battling through it, and she just said listening to our show got her mind off of all that stuff. And we hugged. I was near tears, and she's so strong and courageous, and I'm just happy that we're there for her and will be every single day. So thank you for that, Jamie.
When you think about complaining, think about what Jamie's been going through, and we can do anything if she can do that.
Yep. So I love that you stopped me, Jamie, and that you shared your story, because it really stuck with me. I've thought about it nonstop. So thank you for that. Other people got some good stuff. Somebody's leaving for Orlando today, going to Epcot tomorrow, and then coming back on Sunday and going to Sunfest.
Woohoo!
Sunday Sunfest is going to be really nice with AJR on the stage and little Boys to Men, all that kind of good stuff going down.
I'll make love to you.
Okay, will you? Are you singing or are you?
Is this a weekend promise?
Yes,
You take it for however it's worth, y'all.
Somebody else is headed to Vegas. That would be a great place to be. They got the NFL draft going on.
You must go.
I wanted to be in that town. I know I said that last night. I was watching with my son, Cam. I'm like, we have to go one of these years. It looks so amazing.
The Gronk is having the best party this weekend. You've got to try to get in and get pictures with the Gronk. Mm-hmm. He's very personable if you have boobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then he'll love me. I got a real nice left one going on right now.
Yeah, looking good. Looking good. We got a Feel Good Friday here from Sal about the Florida Panthers clinching the President's Trophy for the first time in franchise history. They've got home ice throughout the Stanley Cup playoffs, so everybody's very happy for the Panthers on that. Got a lot of people saying, hey, thank you for the double your paycheck. They're texting in saying, I won that. Tom from Coral Springs.
Nice.
Said, big thank you. He won at 1 o'clock on Double Your Paycheck. Our daughter's getting married in the Midwest, so perfect timing for some extra cash. So very cool. So Kevin, I told Randy that being the last day of the contest, I was planning next time I saw you at an event that I was going to give you a hard time about you never calling my name for Double Your Paycheck. So now you're in the clear. So I'm glad to hear that.
Wow,
Tom.
to win on the last day, that's huge.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are giving me crap, though. Like, you never call my name, jerk. Lily, she said, I went to a concert. I could meet one of the world's famous cellists, Steve Sharp Nelson from the Piano Guys. He's the reason why I play the cello.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was really cool. They're pumped about that. I'm pumped because Ozark is back today. All of it. Like, this is going to be the finale. They're dropping the final episodes on Netflix today.
Nice.
So I'm like overloaded with so much stuff. Sunfest, draft, Ozark is just too much, Virginia. Too much. Some other ones we got here. Jody and Denny, the motorcycle couple, they're going to be parking cars at the Fort Lauderdale Air Show for the motorcycle club, so say hey to them.
They're awesome. I'm in a motorcycle gang with them.
I know you are.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wear that outfit to club meetings?
They love this at club meetings.
Yes. The Bucky's onesie.
Most motorcycle clubs should kick your ass if you walk in that.
Virginia don't know. I have a badass side that Virginia doesn't really ever get to see. So just mind your P's and Q's.
Somebody else said my Feel Good Friday. I got a great job and can still afford a mortgage. That's quite an accomplishment in South Florida anymore.
Amen.
Somebody else said I started my first treatment with QC Kinetics yesterday for lower back pain I've been dealing with for 6 years. Here's to a fresh start.
Good for you. I hope it works. Oh, I'm crossing my fingers for you.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing worse than pain.
Another Feel Good Friday. It says, my son is signing his intent letter for Emory and Henry College to play baseball today. I'm so proud and excited for him.
Oh, yeah. Good for you.
Yeah, that's always exciting stuff.
That a Florida school, right?
I'm not sure. Emory and Henry College. I'm not sure where that is.
I thought it was. I could be wrong. I thought we played against them. My team.
Okay, and you were Chipola when you were there, or
At
a different one?
Because
you played for about 8 teams.
That would have been Northwood University.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Who's now no longer around.
Yeah, Kaiser.
Northwood. Dude.
It's a business school that went out of business.
It is, man. I know.
Which is
Does that revoke your degree?
I'll tell you what, too. They went out. I paid off my loans and then they finally
What
went
is
out.
the true
It
irony
was
of that?
astronomically expensive.
It was.
And then it was a business school that went out of
So it's
business.
a poor business model.
Northwood was very expensive. That you always hear me bitching about that workbook and that economics book. Northwood.
That is comedy. It just kind of writes itself,
And
isn't
then when
it?
he went to FAU, a lot of his credits didn't transfer. I'm sorry.
Well, at least I have my degree. You went to LSU. Took 10 minutes to see Shaq.
I did. I was only there for 10 minutes.
Also, a shout out to the Boca Raton U19 rugby team as they play Cardinal Gibbons for the state championship on Saturday in Wellington.
Nice.
So there you go. Shout out there. And I got somebody who's having a birthday with their cousin Antoinette on Saturday. They're going to be partying up and having a good time. Yeah, little boys to men going to be on stage at Sunfest on Sunday. And a shout out to Palm Beach Lakes because they're having their 30-year class reunion and their senior song was Boys to Men, End of the Road. So it's kind of come full circle for them to go check them out on Sunday.
Ah, that's cool.
That is kind of nice. Another quick shout out to Kings Academy, their beach volleyball team, won district. So shout out there to the Lions. And it's a nice little feel good Friday. Said my boss just gave all employees a 10% raise due to inflation.
Wow.
So that's pretty sweet, huh? That's how you
brilliant.
do it. Nice job. All right, we got the After the Show podcast going to be coming up here. It's going to be live. You want to watch it there, kvjshow.tv, or get it on demand anytime. Bird, before we get to it, if you would, wrap it up with your thought for the day.
A question, if you shall. Do you give as much energy to your dreams as you do to your fears?
Damn.
The KVJ Show will be right back. 97.9 WRMF.